Welcome back to the SN Studio, where we are carrying on our Horus Heresy debut battle reports. Episode 2, where we have the Iron Warriors led by me and Warsmith Karlav of the 28th Grand Company, with some new units, some unique units I haven't used before because I'm still learning, and we're going to be playing up against the Imperial Fists and Mr. Pardo, the Valiant Defender, who's bringing along a new Kratos battle tank, new Rhino, some new kits, which we haven't seen before in the now 2,500 point battle report. We've upped it a little bit to 500 points from the previous report, and we probably carry on going as we do. We are on Hydra Condatus once again, which is the planet within Imperial Loyalist domain that the Iron Warriors are assaulting. The Cadmean Citadel is the fulcrum, the focal point of this battle. We were on the outskirts in episode 1, and now we're in the heart of it in episode 2, within the Manufactorum sector of the Cadmean Citadel. And with that, it's blood feud as the game. We're going to be basically just trying to wipe each other out, getting rid of those supply lines for those Imperial forces to help batter down that siege. So lists coming up in just a second.
Once more into the breach, dear friends, once more as we bring back the Imperial Fists to the battlefield to seek revenge on their fallen brothers from Game 1. We are taking the pride of the Legion Rite of War, and leading this we have a Praetor in Artificer armor. He has a master crafted power axe, he has a disintegrator pistol, and the Solar Martial Warlord trait, which is a specific Imperial Fist Warlord trait. For my second HQ, we have another Praetor in Artificer armor. He is upgraded to have a master crafted Paragon blade and an Archaeotech pistol. Moving on to troop choices, we have 2 units of Tactical Marines. We have 1 unit with a Sergeant upgraded to rock a plasma pistol, a power sword, and Artificer armor. The unit is upgraded to take chained bayonets and a Vexilia. For my second troop choice, I have an 18-man tactical squad. Again, all upgraded to have chain bayonets. We have a Vexilia upgrade, and the sergeant is rocking a power fist, a plasma pistol, and upgraded to have Artificer armor. Moving on to elite slots, we have 2 units of Cataphractii Terminators. 1 unit has combi bolters, power fists, and 1 upgraded to have a heavy flamer. I have also played 20 points extra to have Teleport Strike to make them Deep Strike. This is a Imperial Fist upgrade which you can get with the new book, and it's great because we will see this unit now Deep Striking. We have another Cataphractii Terminator squad, all with twin or dual lightning claws. We also have a grenade harness upgrade on the sergeant. For my 2 dreadnoughts for today, my first one, a Contemptor Dreadnought rocking 2 Gravis Melters. So I think we should always upgrade the Contemptors to have 1 close combat weapon, but I'm trying it for today with 2 shooty weapons on him. Moving over to my second Dreadnought, a Leviathan Dreadnought, the beast for today. A lot of upgrades on him. He is rocking the Phosphex, the Volkites, the Storm Cannon, the Siege Claw with the inbuilt melter in it. Moving on to dedicated transports, we have a Rhino for today, upgraded to have combi bolters and a multi-melter. This is one of the new kits painted up by Standfast Studios, which there is a link below if you want to check his stuff out. We also have a Spartan. So no flare shields for today because I didn't have the points, but I have paid for searchlights. Because it is a night fighting mission. We move on to heavy supports, which we have a Kratos, the new beautiful tank by Games Workshop. Now I have upgraded him to have a searchlight as well. He is rocking 3 auto cannons, 2 las cannon sponsons, and the melter blast cannon on the top. That is my list for today. I'm very excited to use it. And next up, we're going to check DC's list, and that's coming right up.
So here we are back again with the Iron Warriors, my second outing with them. Pretty excited. I've mixed up with some units, you'll show you in a second, but the entire army is once again going with Hammer of Olympia. I didn't want to overcomplicate myself with my second game under my belt here. but that's the whole army using that. Then following it, we are led by a Praetor. He has twin lightning claws, mastercrafted, and he has the Warsmith upgrade. His Warlord trait is the Tyrant of Dodekathon. I believe I pronounced that right. Who knows? And then he is supported by another HQ choice. It is a Centurion in Cataphractii armor, a Librarian upgrade. On top of that, I've used the Biomancy discipline once again, because that familiarity will help me on the battlefield, but also it's very, very strong discipline. Then in troop choices, we have a unit of 20 tactical marines, a Artificer Armor Sergeant, and a Power Fist, and on top of that, a Vexilla. All of them have shrapnel bolter rounds because it's so good. I enjoyed it in the last game, so why not bring it back again? Then we have another unit, but of 15 because of points, but upgraded the same. Then we go into elites. I have an apothecary, just absolutely standard, but he'll be going in with the big brick of 20 marines on the battlefield. And then I have brought 4 Iron Circle. Now, there's a lot of rules with these guys, so, bear with me, but they are very, very cool, and I hope to see them on the battlefield doing some work pretty soon. Then, lastly, in heavy support, we have 5 Tyrant Siege Terminators. No spoilers from me, but if you saw how well they did in the last game, you'll see why I'm using them again. They're very iconic. Supporting them, we have another heavy squad of 10 Iron Havocs. So these are different Iron Havocs, and they have 3 upgraded for auto cannons. Very, very cool unit, very thematic as well. And then following that, we have a Land Raider Proteus, which is actually a transport dedicated for the Terminators. We'll go in there. And then lastly, we have 2 Medusas. New unit again for me, so I'll be giving those a go, see how the audience does, see if they can beat the Vindicator from the last game. So that's my 2,500 point Iron Warriors. You've seen the defending Imperial Fists, so let us get on to the Manufactorum and see who will claim it in victory.
The war had begun in earnest, and the Cadmean citadel on Hydra Condatus had become the fulcrum of the conflict. After initial skirmishes in the outer reaches of the citadel, the Iron Warriors had entrenched themselves with a foothold created around the sprawling hab blocks. For the siege to be successful, the Warsmiths knew any available supply lines to the Imperial Fists 42nd Company that defended the citadel had to be removed. Warsmith Karlav of the 28th Grand Company had overseen the bombardment of Cadmean's Manufactorum district. For days the earth shuddered from shockwaves of artillery fire, yet despite the heavy ordnance, the Loyalist defenders were dug in deep. Only a lightning assault by ground forces would flush out the Imperial Fists. This is what the 4th Legion were made for. They knew their craft, and were eager to tarnish the name of the Fists. The Iron Warriors gathered their forces, and they attacked at the break of dawn.
Deep within the Manufactorum of the Cadmean Citadel, the Iron Warriors' barrage has been relentless. The defenders of the Imperial Fists 42nd Company have been holding off, but now the attack is about to begin.
Much love.
Much love, everyone. So we are in night fighting, which I will explain in a moment how that works, but it is a dawn raid from the Iron Warriors into the defenses.
Well, we don't know if it's night fighting. You have to roll a 2.
Okay, the story is...
You roll a lot of one up.
I do.
One, so...
Right, anyway, so, yes, we are here in this manufactorum. I'll quickly go through the terrain. As you can see, we have many, many ruined, shelled houses across here. And then this is the entrance lines to the beginning of the factories. As you can see, also, we have some crates. We have some craters. What are we counting this as, Mr.
Yeah, we'll do a crater as well.
Crater as well on there, and some crates in the background. Now, on Hammer and Anvil deployment, the Iron Warriors forces are obviously on this flank, and then the beautiful blazing yellow on this side for the Imperial Fists. Would you like to go through your list?
Not my list, my deployments,
yes.
right? You went first, by the way. You chose to go first.
I did, and I also demanded night fighting.
And you also demanded night fighting.
Because it's part of the narrative.
I know. I don't mind. And the first game, we didn't do any night fighting, so let's go ahead and do it. So, Blood Feud, by the way, is the mission for today. So, we've got the Spartan. Inside the Spartan, we've got my Praetor with his mastercrafted sword. He's got the Terminator squad as well inside, the Lightning Claw Terminator squad inside. We've got the Contemptor here just in front. The big squads of tactical marines all lined up onto the crater. Nice. We've got my Warlord assigned with them just behind. Hiding behind this factory building, we've got the new painted Rhino with another unit of tactical marines inside. Kratos on the right-hand flank, and in the middle here, sweeping through the middle of that factory building, we've got the Leviathan himself.
Amazing.
In reserves, we do have a unit of Terminators, of Cataphractii Terminators. Obviously, I have paid the points with the Imperial Fist upgrade for them to be able to deep strike.
Nice.
So, yeah,
love
that's
it.
my list.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, in the Iron Warriors side, what do we have? In the back, we have the Iron Havocs with their autocannons up into the higher arches of that tower building. Down here we have the Iron Circle, which are guarding the Warsmith there as part of the unit. We have the large phalanx of Iron Warriors with the Apothecary in that squad, the squad of 20 of course. Then we have the two Medusas in the back there behind them. The smaller squad of 15 with no Apothecary on that flank. And then in here, in the Land Raider, we have our, your favourite.
My favourite.
The Siege Terminators.
Yeah.
With, of course, the Librarian Centurion.
With his flame.
With his flames are inside now.
The flame's not in, doesn't put the flame.
He's cooking them in there. But that's all. I put everything on the table. There's no deep strike for me because the Iron Warriors want bitter ground assault of attrition.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to go first?
I would like to seize the initiative, yes.
I'd like you to go first too, I think. Because if night fighting carries on, yeah, because you have less range, I have shorter bolters.
I think I measured, and I think I can get into range with my this, and my Kratos, if he moves up a bit, can get into range. But obviously, -1 ballistic skill. But I do have searchlights on both the Spartan and the Kratos. So basically, I ignore the 24 inch. So
I didn't bring any of the searchlights, despite me. I'm the one attacking at night.
I just had 10 points spare, and I put the 5 points on each. So do I steal the initiative? Oh, I need to reroll that.
Reroll that.
That
make
was
it tense. He doesn't.
No. Okay.
That means the Iron Warriors.
Yeah. By the way, I just told would be the 6.
It would be, but it was not.
Yeah.
Iron within, iron without. In the dead of night, the Iron Warriors advance. End of the movement phase here, and we did roll.
Yeah.
Night fighting.
I rolled a 2 actually.
You did.
Nearly didn't happen, but it happened.
Almost. But anyway, so movement phase is done. We've moved forward just a little bit here with the Iron Circle. We're going to fire some shrapnel cannons, see if we can plink off some damage onto the Leviathan. Probably not going to happen. Then over here, I didn't want to get too zealous with the movement. I was going to run all forward, but I thought I'm just going to go straight into your lines. Probably not a good idea. Anyway, done a normal movement here as well with the Iron Warrior big squad tactical marines. Because of their bolters, they are out to 24 inches because they are shrapnel bolters. The Medusas have just shuffled, moved slightly just to get over to line of sight onto this Spartan. Reason being is because this is something I've learned. Searchlights, if you have them, I can fire at you.
Yeah.
Because you're like a big beacon in the night.
Yes.
But you get benefits, obviously.
Yeah, because if I target something, everything can then target him.
Exactly. So it's very, very good in that respect. But one counter to the Searchlight, which is good. So a lot of my units can be firing. We've stayed put with the Iron Havocs with their auto cannons, of course. and we've stayed put with this squad to keep him in reserve for later on. And we've shuffled forward just so slightly with the Land Raider. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move these just into that terrain a little bit off camera in a moment. Because I think, why not? Get them stuck in there. So we've moved forward just slightly with the Land Raider, because again, with the las cannons and the searchlights, I can fire through this building into the Spartan. Again, difficult, and you get some cover because of the building. All adds up, which is very cool.
Now, your Warlord trait, you need to select.
Thank you very much. I was about to say, given the thematic nature of our game here, I have decided that this Manufactorum area is going to be dangerous terrain and difficult grounds. We've lost any cover on there as part of my Warlord trait. The Tyrant of, I want to say...
so you lose the benefits of cover.
You do.
Right? And it becomes dangerous terrain,
and difficult ground.
And
correct.
difficult ground.
Because of the constant shelling of the Iron Warriors over the last few days, this is now a very dangerous area to go into. So, it means that if any Marines come out here into here, very, very troublesome it will be. That is the end of the movement. Anything else you're in? Do you want to add?
No, I can't do any reactions because you're not within 12. So
no, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. So, with that, let's start the first barrage coming up. It's only fit and proper that we begin the assault with the Iron Circle themselves. The shrapnel cannons, all within 24 inches, as I mentioned, of this Leviathan. Not much is going to happen, I don't think, because you can't even pin the thing. However, it's the only thing they can shoot at, so why not? So, with the night fighting, it means I'm hitting on 5s, of which I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits, but now I need 6s to wound. Hey, I've got a wound. 6s.
Okay, 2 up save.
Yes!
Obviously. Obviously had to happen. So I lose a wound, but I guess what? I'm going to react back and shoot into you.
Oh.
So I'm going to check my stats.
Yeah.
And fire back.
Mistakes may have been made firing into this Leviathan to get that 1 wound off him, which I was lucky on top of that, because now across the night sky, Phosphorix.
So Phosphorix first. I'm just going to go there. So -4 because -1 to my ballistic skill.
Yep.
And then I've got Lingering Death.
Okay.
Or one that moves me. Crawling 5. So I'm just going to go and hit all 4.
Okay, beautiful.
So just get that one.
And now this is poison. I'm not a vehicle.
So only 1 wound.
Just the 1 wound.
AP2.
Oh, wow, AP2. But I am Iron Bulwark because they are touching each other. So the 4 up. No.
Okay, so 1 wound there.
1 wound done.
Then I've got the Volkites coming in next.
Okay.
These are twin linked as well. So I'm hitting on 3s.
Okay. Including the -1 bliss skill?
Yep.
Okay, great.
Twin linked.
Wow.
And then strength 5 to your toughness
7.
7. So 6s. That's 2 wounds.
2 wounds. AP?
AP is you have a save. So 3
okay.
ups.
3 up saves. Takes another one.
Okay, so I wound 1 more because of the Fagger rate.
Oh, yeah.
Which wounds as well.
Okay, do I take a save there?
Yep.
Okay, that's okay.
And saves.
So down to 3 wounds.
Okay,
on
2, 4, 6. And then I've got the Storm Cannons, which are hitting on 3s.
Storm Cannons.
I don't know if they're twin linked, the Storm Cannon. I don't think so.
Okay.
So strength 7. Force to wound, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm toughness 7.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
One's a rending. So one's AP2 and this one's AP4.
Okay, so the AP4 one is okay.
Yep.
Should I use that one for the other one? And then 4 up, we're okay with Iron Bulwark.
So just 2 wounds done.
That's okay, and he has Battlesmith 3 up, so on my turn I can heal potentially some of my automaton.
I do leave like a massive
nasty
crate
mark. You do, yeah.
For the Phosphorix, so we'll put some gravel
Thanks for that.
representing that. And that's it. That's me shooting back.
That's you shooting back. Beautiful. So now let's grab the bigger template because it's time to fire some Medusas. Here we are. It's blast time from the Medusas. I didn't realize they had searchlights. I'm going to go for this anyway.
Yeah.
So here we go. First of all, first roll. I have ballistic skill 3. So
okay, so it's 5 inches, right?
5 inches.
Okay.
It moves that way. Let's see
really
if
quickly.
I can get a hit.
So it is a hit still.
Hey, beautiful.
Okay, so strength 9.
Strength 9.
So you need a 5 to glance. That isn't any. I don't think it has Sanda or anything like
No,
that.
it doesn't have Sanda.
Or Armor Bane or
Nope,
anything like that.
doesn't have any of
So that's a miss. Now you do have a heavy bolter.
I do.
Which doesn't do anything against it.
Oh.
So you
Of
can't
course.
fire it.
Boo.
Now you've got the next one.
Yeah, let's do the next one.
Do you want to go into there again, or do you want to go into infantry? Or?
Yeah, since I can go, let's go for infantry. That sounds like fun.
So I'll put it in a place like there.
Already.
And then
That is
6,
that
7,
weighs-
8 minus 3, right?
Yep.
So 5 is there. So still a good hit.
oh nice.
That hits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 infantry.
Ouch. Okay. 10
Okay.
infantry.
And strength 9, so 2's to wound.
2's to wound.
And
6's.
6's are EP2.
Yep. But
Are rending.
I get 4 1s, of course.
Okay.
There we go.
So these are...
It's AP4 normally.
Okay, so 3 ups here. So 2
Okay.
dead. And then
2
this
dead.
is an AP2. But I'm going to use my cover save there.
Okay.
Which is a 6 up for Praetor.
Woo. Oh, he makes it. With the Iron Warriors
So,
dice.
Yeah. So 2 dead. Which I'm going to get these 2 off. These 2 in the back. Now, is it pinning? Do they have pinning or something?
They do have pinning, yeah.
They do have pinning.
They do have pinning.
Okay, so I have to do a leadership test there.
I've got my heavy bolter as well.
Okay, I need to stop using your dice.
Yes, that's... the Imperial Fist fans are screaming right now.
Oh, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I failed, so that unit is pinned.
Ooh. On top of that, let's go for some heavy bolter action.
Okay.
And that is... Ballistic skill 3 at the moment because of
Yes.
it. So that's 5s to hit?
No, 4s to
4s.
hit. So 1 hits. Doesn't work. So this unit is pinned, which is a good thing.
That's a good thing for me.
Yeah.
I'm very happy. So we'll take the dead away, and I've got just a little bit of shooting left
Okay.
coming up. Before we move on, one last thing. They passed the leadership test.
Yeah, because I thought I had it's leadership 10 Praetors have. Minus 1 from night having is 9,
Yeah.
which I
Which you got
equaled.
Exactly.
equaled.
So they're okay. No pinning for them, which is a shame for me. I thought that was quite a little steal. However, the last to fire, we have the Land Raider. I will be firing, because of Power of the Machine Spirit, the Heavy Bolter twin-linked on top into this Marine squad, which were lit up from the Medusa with searchlights earlier on. And then lastly, the Lance Cannons will go through the windows here, blast through into the Spartan. Now, you will get cover saves
Yeah,
because of that. But
because
anyway,
of the ruin, which is
Yeah.
a 5 up.
I have nothing else
So
to
I'm
shoot
not
at.
going to evade as a reaction, because I can do 2 reactions in 1 turn because of my Warlord trait. So I can do either
nice.
shoot back twice or...
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, let's start off with the heavy bolters anyway.
Okay.
Into these guys. So, hitting on minus 1 ballistic skills, hit on
4s, but you're
4s,
twin linked.
but I'm twin linked. Ooh, that's 3. And then we're looking at 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Just a normal save here.
Yeah, 3 up saves. So 2 perish.
2 perish. Okay.
1.
2 drop.
2.
And now, here goes the las cannons. So this is 4s. And that's that.
And that's that. Aren't these twin linked? No,
No,
these
they're
are
not.
twin-linked.
They're not
It's
twin-linked.
just 2 shots each, yeah.
2 shots
It's a
each.
Spartan that were twin linked, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it just probably blitzed that building apart a little bit more. But that's my turn done.
Have you shot the Havocs? Who
Oh,
did
no, I
this?
got my Havocs.
No, you've got the Havocs, right?
Yes, I got my Havocs.
Yeah, and these guys, are they within range?
No, they only have 18-inch
It's true,
bolters.
because of the shrapnel round.
Exactly, shrapnel rounds.
Okay.
They're not quite there
So
yet.
you do have the Havocs.
I do have the Havoc. So
Yeah.
let me grab, there's more dice. Let me grab a bucket of dice, and we'll carry on shooting. Iron Havoc time, lighting up through this window down into the now exposed Marines, because I can shoot at them. We have 20 shots coming in, hitting on 3s because of the -1, thanks to the night fighting. Now, these 6s are precision shots, which means I get to choose later on. So I'll take out the misses.
Yep.
There we go. And there we go. Let's roll these first. This
Okay.
is 2s to wound. Ooh. 2s to wound. And then the
6s
6s
are rending.
are rending. And another 2 1s there. So we've got 3 normal saves.
Okay, 3 normal saves. And I can, doesn't really matter. So normal saves, 3 ups. So 1 more is perished.
Yep.
And then these, I'm going to get my cover saves.
You
which
are indeed.
6 ups. Nope.
That's
so
3 more.
3 more.
And now my precision shots. I will put. It's a good. And you've got the
I've got the
Vexilla.
the Vexilla and my Praetor and my Sergeant.
I'm not going to shoot the Praetor because he's got a 2-up save anyway.
Okay.
It'd be quite difficult. I know I can get some 6s or rending, but I need to get some more troops down. I think less troops the better. So we're going to go for 2 into the Vexilla
Okay.
and 3, why not, into the Sergeant to see if I can get him down. So the Vexilla is 2 wounds.
Okay. So 3 ups.
Yep. Got him.
He's dead.
And then 3 into the Sergeant. Oh, there's the 2s.
Okay. So 2 6 ups.
6 ups.
I know, he's dead.
He is gone also. Beautiful shooting from the Iron Havocs there. Absolutely beautiful. I almost forgot to shoot them, thanks to Mr. Pardo.
That was nice.
Yeah, very nice. Now, you do need a leadership test there, because you've lost 25%.
Yeah, and do they pin as well? No, they don't pin, but I've lost more than 25%.
Yes.
So, that's fine. Yeah, because my Praetor's there.
Yes, he's all good there. So that's the end of my turn. Not great. Took a wound off a Leviathan.
Yes.
Who then actually did more wounds back to me.
Killed 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 infantry from that unit. So 10 tactical marines.
Pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
Pretty happy with that. So let's go on to the Imperial Fists. Turn 1. It's time for the Imperial Fists to retaliate and push forward they have to try and hold the lines against the Iron Warriors' advance. We've had a movement through this gap here between the Manufactorum buildings by the Leviathan, who is probably very angry right now that he took a little wound from the soon-to-be probably mulch Iron Circle. Around the corner here, going nowhere near my dangerous terrain building, we have the Rhino that is sped across the battlefield, now exposed into the middle. Then the Legionnaires have stayed put in the crater, using that as cover, and so has the Praetor. Then over here, the Spartan has moved across. Careful not to go on that dangerous terrain, because you don't want to roll that 1, do you, Mr. Pardo? No, you don't. And then the Contemptor, with all the melters in the world, has come around the corner to say hello to
melters aren't very good against like things.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. And just so you know, I did move my Marines into that building, as I mentioned before. So, with that, all is done. Nothing coming into Deep Strike, obviously.
No.
That's next turn. Exactly. So, with that, let's get on to some shooting coming up. Starting off the shooting phase, the Imperial Fist Salvo return fire going into, I believe, my Land Raider.
So Contemptor going into the Land Raider.
Already.
So it's 4 shots, twin linked. I normally hit on 2s. I'm hitting on 3s because of
night fighting.
Yeah, but it's twin linked. All hits.
Nice.
And then I do need 6s here to remove a hull point. So that's a hull point down. You can actually evade if you want. It's a 5-up.
Yes, it is a 5-up. I can evade just that 1. I think I'm okay for a glance.
Okay, perfect. So Mr. Spartan is going to fire. Now, the heavy bolt is going to go into this unit.
Okay.
No, this unit, sorry.
Okay, yeah.
And the las cannons are going to go into the Land Raider.
And I will get the 5-up like you did earlier?
Yes,
because
you don't have to evade.
Don't have to evade.
Evade is anyway after you know what's actually happened.
Yes.
So let's do the heavy bolter first.
Okay.
So 4 shots, twin linked. I'm hitting on 3s here.
Yep, okay.
Because I get a +1, but obviously -1. So.
Because your Imperial Fist nonsense.
Yep, 3s. And that is 3 wounds, no AP.
3 wounds onto my guys.
Yep, so 3 ups.
3 ups. We're okay. Iron within.
And then we've got the last cannons going into the Land Raider.
Ouch.
So twin linked. Nope, it's 3 hits. And then 5s and 6s.
Okay. It's what we don't want to see. Yes.
I do have Sunder.
That's not what I want to see.
Nothing again.
Oh.
The Spartan doesn't do very well.
No, he
doesn't like
he's
it.
learning.
Yeah. Next up, I'm going to do these Marines into your Marines. I am within 24, so it doesn't really bother me. I can fire. I haven't moved, so I get Pride of the Legion. Pride of the Legion?
Fury of the Legion.
Fury of the Legion. So it's 2 shots each. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, then 14, 15,
shots.
16, I said, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah.
Let's do this. -1, obviously, because of the night fighting.
Yeah, but I get +1 because it's a bolt weapon, so I'm back on 3s.
Beautiful. Back on 3s.
Okay. And then 4 ups.
Okay, 4 ups.
So 2, 4, 5.
Okay, 5. And that's the number I had in my hand. So 3 ups first.
Yep.
So just 1 goes through, but then I have my apothecary. The apothecary says... Oh, no. He says, no, you die.
No, I don't like you.
He said, no, I don't like you. He didn't like Ted. Stole his lunch. Right.
Let's carry it on.
Okay.
We'll do the Rhino. So I've moved more than half. So it's cruising speed, so I can fire 1 weapon.
And you're going to fire the bolter, right?
No, I'm going to fire the melter into here, and then I'm snap firing with the combi bolter. So
Understood.
1 shots is a hit.
Okay,
looking
lovely.
for 6s here.
No.
Doesn't get. And then Combi Bolter
Does it have Power of the Machine Spirit, so we can fire?
Oh, no, it's true.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
So let me have a little think about. I've got the Leviathan and the Traitor.
And the big boy, your favourite.
Yeah, my two big boys. my two big boys. So yeah, let's see.
Carrying on the shooting phase now, we're going to use the Leviathan's weapons, going again into my beautiful Iron Circle.
Now, something we've spotted is that the poisoned against Automata and Dreadnoughts, I think as well, you need to re-roll the poisoned if it's a success. So, basically, if it's successful. So, again,
we'll remember for next time.
So that's 4 minus 4.
Yep.
And then I can move 3 again. So that's 2.
Getting 2 of them.
Let's see. So minus 4 to that. So that's 1. So that's 1. And then I can move up to 3.
Okay.
So I can capture all 4.
Okay, sounds good.
So that's 4 3s. These are fails, and I need to reroll this, which is still AP2.
Okay. 4 up. No.
So that is a wounds down.
Down to 2.
So now we've got the Volkites next. So it's 6 shots twin linked.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
2 wind linked.
Oh.
Fails.
Destined to be a 1.
And then strength is 6.
Okay, so I'm tough 7.
So 5 to wounds.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. No AP.
No AP. So 3 ups here. We're okay with 3s.
And then we've got the Storm Cannon. Hitting on 3s, not twin linked.
Okay.
And then strength 7, so 4s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
No AP.
3 ups again. So 1 goes through.
1 goes through. So
down
to
1.
1.
Oof.
Perfect. Melter is out of range.
Okay.
Yep, out of range. So we're going to go into the Kratos to finish off his turn. So let's do the 2 las cannons. I'm going to go everything into them.
Okay, fair enough.
So let's do the 2 las cannons first.
2 las cannons.
1 hits.
Okay.
Because of lightning fighting.
Yeah.
Oh. And a wound.
Oh. This is for vulnerable save, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
There we go. Iron Bulwark.
We've got 3 autocannons. I'm going to check if the autocannons are 2 shots each. Give me a second.
Okay. Just before we finish off with the autocannons, I want to use one of my actions because
you might as well.
I might as well in this case and fire at him because he would have been firing last time. So let's do that. And hitting on 4s.
5s, right?
5s.
Yeah, because
because it's night fighting still.
Yeah.
And 1 6.
1 won't. Watch me fail that save again, like before.
No, he's okay.
Okay.
All right,
so
carry on.
Back onto the Kratos. These are the autocannons hitting on 4s. Okay. Strength 7, so 4s to wound.
Yeah, 4s to wound.
2 wounds.
Normal AP?
Normal AP, yeah.
We're okay.
Both passed. And then we've got 3 shots from the Melter. 4 shots from the Melter. Melter Cannon.
Wow.
Hitting on 4s.
Okay. 1 hit.
1 hits, yeah. And doesn't strength 8, so doesn't wound.
Yeah, and toughness 7.
Yeah, I need the 3s to wound. So
wow.
That wasn't very good from the first shots from this guy. I expected much more.
Well, it's new model syndrome.
Yeah, and you have still survived with 1 wound there.
Hopefully
so,
I'll heal him the wound
yeah,
as well.
that's not very good. That's the end of my turn anyway.
Oh, that's the end of your turn?
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to do any more reactions really because obviously you can just react with
there's no point
defensive weapons, so you can't really wound him.
Yep.
You were not in range with that unit to fire back because you were just with 18, so you wouldn't have been able to do much anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. But before we move on,
Yeah.
I'm going to quickly go over here.
Okay.
So this is the kill count here.
Yeah.
And this is the kill count here. That's turn 1, Mr. Pardo.
Yes.
So if you notice, there's more
Yeah.
yellow.
And this is all my reserves here. See? And these are your reserves only. But actually, I think that's more powerful than all this.
I think. Let's go on to Iron Warriors, turn 2. Turn 2 here for the Iron Warriors, and the advance continues into the Manufactorum. We have movement here from the Iron Bulwark of the Iron Circle. Just moving there 7 because the Warsmith obviously keeping them a little bit behind, heading towards the Leviathan. We have the Medusas that have stayed put. Got plenty of firing arcs there, and then here obviously the Havocs, Iron Havocs have stayed stationary as well. We've moved forward with the large phalanx of Iron Warrior Tactical Marines, which they only lost 1 last turn.
I know.
They're feeling quite bold and quite brave.
Yeah, they should do.
They should do. And then over here, we have basically moved across, shuffle forward, moved, and because it is an assault vehicle, out come the Siege Terminators with the beautiful Librarian there. Casting now is doing his flames. He's come out. Yeah, he's very happy with his flames.
Yeah.
They've come out there to get a beautiful action charge right there onto that Contemptor potentially. Because it's not a combat Contemptor. Because last time I made the mistake of doing that, I actually made the mistake. No, you made the mistake. Apologies. When we were at Warhammer World at the Horus Heresy demo games, we did Word Bearers against Ultramarines.
I charged in with lightning claws, didn't I, or something like that?
You charged in with your Terminators.
Yeah.
And then the Contemptor I had messed up the Terminators. It was just
picture of Brutal 3.
Yeah. Good days. Anyway, and then lastly, we've moved across here, but obviously reduced movement through the difficult terrain of the ruins there. And that's it. That's all my movement done. What we're going to start off with is this Iron Havoc squad, which is potentially becoming my MVP, only through one fire round so far. I'm going to fire into this Rhino. Let's get some dice, and let's start shooting. Before a single shot is fired, we need to make sure if night fighting.
Yeah, 4 up.
4 up.
Nope.
Whoa.
Night fighting's gone.
The dawn has
morning.
broke. Yes, it is a beautiful morning.
This morning.
Here, I'm Cadmean Citadel. So with that, let us begin, because now my Havocs can see clearly. I can see clearly now. Hitting on 2s.
Yes.
Everything going into that Rhino. Let's see if I can glance it to death. Okay.
You can probably penetrate it to death.
Yeah, probably.
Because you are strength 8s now.
Yes, because it's a vehicle.
Yep.
And we are Iron Warriors. So many hits, I can't fit them all in my hand.
So you have to do one at a time now.
Okay.
So that is a 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a penetrating, and penetrating. So it's basically
gone regardless.
Gone anyway, regardless.
Plus these.
Yeah.
Do you want to see if it's...
So yeah, so get all the penetrating hits, which are all these.
Wow, okay.
It can't explode actually, because it's AP, on 6s it can. So
those two
can. So roll for that, for the armor penetration.
Okay, so the first one is a 5.
Is a 5, so it becomes a 6. So it's basically...
Weapon destroyed?
6 is immobilized, which is nothing. So roll again.
Roll
you
again.
basically need a 6. No.
Okay.
So it's basically a wreck now?
It's just a wreck now?
Yeah.
But now your friend's got to come out, right?
Yes, they do.
And that's the important part. That's what I wanted.
Yes, I know. I know you did. I know you did.
As dawn broke, the cover of darkness was lifted, exposing the advancing Imperial Fist Rhino that now lay vulnerable to attack. Sergeant! Imperial Fist Rhino out in the open! The sergeant cocked his underslung autocannon and took aim. Iron Havocs! Light him up!
This is it. Wrecked, smouldering in the center of the battlefield. The troops have piled out, but now they need to take a pinning check.
Pinning test.
That's fine, yeah. And night fighting is no longer an issue, so no more -1 to their leadership. But they're now exposed out into the elements for potential onslaught of fire. But first, before that, we're going to go over here and fire my siege tyrants, into that beautiful Contemptor over there. So we'll start off with the coin bolters. We are within range of
rapid fire.
Rapid fire, exactly.
So twin linked.
Twin linked.
So you're hitting on 3s.
Yeah, miss getting those 1s and 2s out of there. And okay, not bad at all.
6s to wounds.
With strength 5.
Because 5, toughness 7. So 6s.
6s. Yeah, give me some 6s. 4 there. 4 6s. Not bad.
So 1 wound.
And then 10 cracked missiles.
Okay. Going
in. This is hitting on 3s. Wow. I mean, they just got out. That was a hit. They just got out, bless them. So that's something. Strength 9, though.
Yeah. Is it against Dreadnoughts as well?
Yes.
+1 strength?
It is indeed. Strength 9. So is that 3s?
3s to wound, yeah.
So that's 3.
Not 2s to wounds.
Oh, well, 3
because
wounds either way.
I am toughness 7.
Okay, so that's 3 wounds.
Okay.
At AP3.
AP3. So I have 2 up, so 2 up saves.
Okay.
Obviously get 2 1s.
2 1s.
Great.
There we go.
So I had 6 wounds. I've lost 3, right?
Yes.
So 3 left.
Wow, 3 down already. And then I'm going to do my leadership. on my sorcerer, or librarian. He's not quite a sorcerer yet. Yeah. Chaos has not quite consumed him. But we're going to do on biomancy. So I'm going to be doing the +1 strength and +1 toughness here. Okay. Yep, we're fine. Don't go over his leadership. So they're now toughness 5, strength 5.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot back at you.
Oh, before we get into this reaction, Mr. Pardo was nice enough, because basically we're talking off camera, my librarian did the power after the reaction. So they would be insta-killed right here.
Yep.
However, you're very kind and you said, well, look, you would have done it beforehand.
Yeah.
It's just
Let's be honest. It's in the shooting phase, so you would have probably the first thing you should have done.
Yeah.
Okay, so hitting on 2s.
That's nice of him.
All hits.
Okay, nice.
And then 2s to wound.
Okay, 3 wounds. So this is my invulnerable save, right?
Yeah.
Save 2.
Save 2. So 1 wound.
1 wound. Okay,
Just
not too bad. Not one wound down on one of my Terminators.
Yep, I put one on the back.
Oh, thank you very much.
So that wasn't very good. Yeah.
Now that's that done. So now firing wise, let's just put the Land Raider
into the Spartan, I guess.
Into,
or do you want to finish him off?
I need to charge him.
Yes, that's fair.
I want to charge him. So what we're going to do is fire the las cannons into there and the heavy bolter into probably this squad in the crate.
Yeah, you probably can
just
see
in
them.
arc?
Yeah, I'll get. Yeah,
right.
You're in the arc.
Let's give me the arc. Hitting. Okay, that's what happens.
That's the second time you fail all of them, I think.
There's twin link though.
Yes, that's true.
There you go. Now they all hit, and now we're looking for 3s.
3s to wounds.
Just 2.
Just 3 ups.
3 ups.
Another one.
Got another one every time.
Another one.
Another one.
I'm saying that because I'm rolling a lot of ones.
Okay, now we're looking for 4 las cannons into the Spartan.
Yes.
And we're hitting on 3s now, right?
Hitting on 3s,
yeah. Because there's no more night fighting.
Nope.
First one, because you're wounding?
Yes. Yeah. You can reroll all at the same time. You can roll them all, so that's a fail.
And then I'll reroll these
and then you can reroll those 2.
Okay, wow.
That's 3 glancing and a pen. You can reroll those 3s and try those 5s and try and get 6s if you want. If not, obviously, I do have a 5 up.
You do.
So do you want to risk it and try and get 6s on those?
You always do this to me. Head gains. How many health points do you have?
I think I've got 7.
7 in total, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm going to leave it because I've got my Medusas as well.
So these are the glancing ones.
Yep.
So 5 ups. So pass them.
Wow, it wouldn't matter anyway.
And then the penetrating.
No, of course.
So this is the one I didn't want it, but obviously it always happens the other way around.
I am within.
So you need a 6 basically.
I am without. No,
a 5. So it becomes a 6, which is immobilized. Nothing I can do there. Wow. Something we forgot last game was it's an armored vehicle, so any crew stunned and crew shaken, we basically more or less ignore.
Oh, great, okay.
But we don't ignore this.
No.
So I am immobilized and I've lost 1 hull point as well.
Fantastic, okay. So with that, let me grab my big blast template and we'll fire some Medusas coming up.
We're quickly back because I did say it had 7 hull points. It has 6 actually, down to 5. Now it was immobilized, so if there's still troops inside, you do have to do a leadership test.
Oh, cool.
So leadership test, and my Praetor's in there.
Oh,
that's fine. If not, you do have to snap. If you fail that leadership test, the crew inside, the units inside, does have to snap that.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so now we're going to be looking at the Medusas.
Okay.
I didn't grab the large barrage, despite me saying so. You've got it? Beautiful. Yeah. Let's do it. I'm going to put it right on top of this unit right here.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good place to put it.
I think so. And then the heavy bolter obviously will also go into them too, because I can't see it within line of sight. So, first one is, so I have ballistic skill 4, so basically go 3 inches that way. Okay. So remove that.
So,
how many are we getting?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice.
2s to wound.
2s to wound. So
all wounds, no rending. So I do get my saves.
You do get all your saves.
Okay. So 3 ups. That's another 2 down.
Okay.
So and then these 2.
You
do have your heavy bolter as well.
I do.
And they haven't moved, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Heavy bolter.
1 hit, yeah.
And 1 wound.
That's a save.
Okay. And now the second Medusa.
Yeah, same squad, on the same squad?
Yeah, why not? Let's double up.
We'll put it there so you can hit everything basically.
I like that. Give me a hit counter. That's what I want to see. No, but 2 inches is okay. 2 inches back.
Okay, so there.
How many we got?
Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6
3,
again.
4, 5, 6. Yeah.
6.
I do have to do a pinning test.
You do.
Straight away as a casualty. So that's a
No,
pass.
you're okay. And then again. Oh, so we're looking for just normal 5 saves again, please, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Another one.
One more.
And then lastly, heavy bolter for 1 hit again and no wound.
No
wow.
wounds.
So another pinning test, though, right?
I think
afterwards.
I think you should have done it at the end. We'll double check that. I do have to do a leadership test at the end of the phase, so we can wait for that. We'll check the pinning if you do it twice, depending on the things. If not, we'll carry on shooting.
Makes sense. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to be firing these 2 big squads. I'll do it off camera. It's a lot of shots into over here, and we'll explain in just a moment. The salvo from the shrapnel bolt rounds gone off from this big squad into this crater where the Marines are hiding, and then from the building ruins, a few could get into range from the ones hiding cowardly behind their wrecked rhino.
Yeah. Now, before we do that, we do have to do a pinning for every unit that fires with the pinning special rule. So I did one.
Okay.
We need to do another one from the second
Medusa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is a fail.
Wow.
So they are pinned.
They are pinned.
And now we do their saves.
Yes.
So 2 saves on
yes,
him.
correct. 2 saves on them. They're fine.
They're fine.
And then 12, I believe it was.
And then 12 onto this unit here.
Okay.
So 3, 4, 5, 6. My rolling.
Wow.
Is so bad.
6.
3 and 3. The sergeant's already gone here.
Yes.
So
just 1 brave Marine left.
Yeah. First of all, I need to do a pinning test.
Yes, because they are shrapnel.
Yeah. So
you're fine.
I'm fine because my leadership is 7.
Yeah.
No, my leadership is
more with the Praetor.
More with the Praetor. And then I need to do a leadership. No, leadership is at the end of the phase. So there's still more shooting to do.
No, there's that's it, I believe.
You're not going to shoot with...
I had the dice ready, guys, to fire these guys into the Leviathan. But then, of course, the Leviathan can just shoot back at me.
Yes.
And considering I got very lucky plinking that 1 wound off, it doesn't seem very right to fire again into there, only to lose potentially 1 more.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to react with this unit that hadn't moved, and I'm going to fire into...
Of course, that makes sense.
So
while you do that, I will tell everybody about Battlesmith, which is what my Warsmith has for the upgrade. And on a 3+, I can heal a wound. And I rolled a 1. Of course I did. So there's no healing of that automata iron circle right there.
Always happens.
Always happens.
So this is firing back. Obviously, it happens before they get removed. I'm hitting on 2s.
But you
more
roll
ones.
5 ones.
More ones.
Oh, funny.
Okay. And 4s?
4s.
1 wound.
1 wound. 3 up. He's fine.
That's a pass.
Okay. Didn't even need the apothecary there. No. It wasn't even required. Oh dear, oh dear. So now we go into the charge phase coming up. Starting off with the charges, we've got these siege terminators going into that contemptor.
Yeah.
Brushing yourself off there?
Yes. I'm not going to Overwatch with him. You're going to charge over there. I prefer. You've got one of the automator on 1 wound, so I will Overwatch with that.
Okay. So I need a 4 with the siege terminators. And I got a 4. Wow, that was very, very close indeed.
So they're in.
They're in. That's something. And then over here, this is a long bomb. I need a 9 here, unfortunately.
Okay. I Overwatch first.
Of course you do. Normally they're movement 8, but they're now to 7 because of their slowest member, which is the Warsmith.
Yes.
Which means I don't get the +1.
You don't.
Which is sad.
So let's do the storm cannon first.
Okay.
All hits because I hit on 2s.
Okay.
And strength 7, so 4s. So that is
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
Okay.
Rending 5 ups. So
4 vulnerable saves?
3 4-ups. Yeah.
Yep. 3 4-ups. Nope. That's him gone.
Yeah.
And then the other one down.
And then you have an extra wound. And these don't explode, by the way.
Down to 3. And then an extra wound. They don't explode. No, we checked that. Nope. That's a normal save, right? Yeah, so he's
normal
okay.
Save, yeah. Then we've got the Volkites, which are also twin linked. So 6. They are twin linked.
That was a 2. You already hit that, right? Doesn't matter.
Was it a hit?
No, the 1. You had 1, then you rolled 2.
Okay.
Re-rolled it, but you hit it again.
And then strength 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I need 5s to wound.
Yes,
which is
I want.
And then I've got the
toughness 7.
The small blast to go on it.
Oh, Mr. Phosphix.
Mr. Phosphix, yeah. So obviously I'm gonna go there.
Oh, ready? And that
And
way,
that is
9.
I'm -5
Okay.
to this.
So it's just 4.
So 4
Puts you right in the middle.
there, and then I move 2 inches.
Okay.
And I get
dun, dun,
1.
dun.
Just
Get 1. Okay. So that's a hit, but you have to re-roll it.
Yep, because of poisoned, which is a wound still.
Okay.
-2 here.
AP,
So 4 up.
yes, 2 AP, so 4 up. Ah,
Perfect.
we're okay.
Passed it. So now you just charge away.
Yeah. I need a 9.
You need 9.
A 6 will not do it.
Nope.
I don't get any re-rolls here, unfortunately. We're in a different game. So, worth a shot, but I've lost one of those guys. Not great on my behalf, but if I got stuck in, it could have been at least something. With that, that is all my charges. Let's go on to combat. Coming up, combat time. And yes, I am slightly disadvantaged here, but I'm hoping the Power Fist will put the work in to finish off this. I guess he's non-combat based, but yeah, he's still better at fighting than me with his legs, somehow.
I'm going to kick you. So 3 attacks only. That is 3 hits.
Okay. And
strength is 7.
Toughness
so I'm
5.
wounding on. Yeah, I'm wounding on 2 still. So 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
2 up saves.
2 up saves. Oh, got him.
So 1 loses. Yeah, 1's dead actually.
But he's got 1 wound anyway.
Yeah.
So I've got 1 less.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 extra. 1 with the Siege Master.
Yep, you do get +1 for charging.
I don't, because it's a specialist weapon.
Okay, so you don't get it.
So I don't get it.
Okay.
So, but I do have here the hitting on 5s, which is 3, which is what I need.
Okay.
Because I'm on weapon skill 4, your weapon skill 5.
Yeah.
But then I'm only on 2s. So that's all gone through AP 2.
So 3 wounds, right?
So 3 wounds.
Okay.
5 up invulnerables.
AP 2?
It's AP 2, yeah, Power Fist.
5 ups.
Oh, he lives on a wound.
No, it lives on 2 wounds.
2 wounds, sorry.
Yeah.
Lives on 2 wounds.
Okay.
Absolutely brutal. Now, that's the end of my turn.
Yep.
Let's go on to turn 2 for the Imperial Fists. End of the movement phase here, turn 2 for the Imperial Fists, and despite the flames and the smoke, they still advance forward. The Kratos battle tank moves through the ruins, didn't roll a 1, luckily, but is now plowed through and is able to get some beautiful close-range shots off onto the Iron Circle. The Leviathan, still mad about losing that 1 wound earlier on, has plowed forward as well, and is very close to the Iron Circle for a charge and probably being shot at. Over here, piling out of the immobilized Spartan, we had the Cataphractii close combat squad of Terminators. They have moved forward, but then they were in 12, so I decided to evade backward, not evade, but move backwards. Extra 4 inches. I got most of them, so still within range of 18 for all my weapons if you choose to try and charge.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have stayed put, of course, with the pinning unit, because they are sitting put this turn. Over here, we've piled out with the Praetor of the immobilized Spartan on the other flank, to get some charges off onto the Siege Terminators that are still stuck in combat with it. Unfortunately, there's not a lot that we can do about that. The Praetor is, and the 1 remaining Marine has moved through the ruined crater and is now hiding behind there.
He's attached himself to this unit now.
Oh, beautiful. That's even better. Okay.
Bit of extra wounds.
Yeah. Extra wounds. Okay, so that's all the movement done.
Yeah.
Let's go straight into some shooting in just a second. Right, starting off with this big stonker, firing all of its weapons into my beloved Iron Circle.
Yes, so 4 shots first from the Melter Cannon.
Okay, well I do have 1 on 3 wounds left, if that makes any difference.
Melter Cannon.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
2 hits. Strength 8, so wounding on 3s.
3s.
1
wound.
AP 1.
AP 1.
I do actually reroll this because I am now within range.
Okay.
So that is 2 wounds.
2 wounds. I've saved 1.
Okay.
And I've saved not another 1.
So 1 wound there.
1 wound down. Even down to 2 wounds remaining.
Yep.
On this Iron Circle.
5, 6. So autocannons.
Autocannons.
Hitting on 2s because it's an auto weapon.
Okay. Of course you roll them 1s.
Yep. Strength 7, so 4s. No wounds.
Okay.
This is looking great again. And then the 2 last cannons.
1, 2 hits?
No, just 1.
Okay.
And 1 wound.
Okay. And that is a 6 right there.
Okay.
So we're lucky with the... Easy now, Mr. Warsmith.
So they're all done.
These all done.
Yep. Let's go into the Leviathan again.
Okay.
So melter shots going in. which is a fail. We've got 6 shots.
Oh, the Emperor's not with you today,
4,
Mr. Pardo.
5, 6. We've got the storm cannon.
Okay. Hitting on twos.
Yeah.
And then
Strength 7, so 4s.
4s. That's much better.
Yeah,
4?
1 is AP2.
Okay.
And these are normal saves.
So this is the AP2 on a 4 up because of Iron Bulwark. We're okay. And then 3 normal saves. No.
Failed 2.
J2, so he goes
another
down.
one dead, yeah.
Ouch.
Okay, and then we've got the small melter. I think I put... No, it's...
Goodbye, my lover.
I don't know where I've put it. Let me
Goodbye,
check.
my friend. Oh, what do you want to check?
I've lost the small blast template.
Oh dear. Okay, despite the close proximity, the YOLO cannon will be firing.
YOLO!
YOLO, here we go. And it's gone backwards.
Whoa!
This could be
Okay,
it.
so 6 inches this way.
Yeah.
This is 6 inches this way, so it does hit me. And then I move 2 inches, which it still hits me.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay,
Yay.
so 3 up.
Yeah.
Fails.
No, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So at least, well, it didn't do any damage.
Yeah, and now I've got the Volkites.
But it does leave a big old stain there, doesn't
That's
it?
how we need to do with these.
We do, yeah, these little stain
Yeah,
things.
yeah. So Volkites, twin linked,
Okay. Beautiful.
and then strength 5. So
2?
2 wounds, yeah.
2 wounds, no EP?
I need 6s actually, right? Strength 5 to your toughness 7, right?
Yes.
So just 1. Both passed
Both
anyway.
passed anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's them shots.
So then you have basically the Spartan, the
Yes.
1 Marine. I don't know if the Praetor
the-
has anything.
These guys will be snap firing.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 guys can see.
Okay.
They haven't moved, so 2 shots each.
2 shots
So
each.
2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6. Now I don't know if to actually shoot because that means that you would shoot back.
Which I would do.
Yeah, so I'm not going to shoot with them.
Okay.
I'm not going to shoot with him
Okay.
because obviously it's silly. So I'm going to go straight into the Spartan again.
Okay, Spartan
Let's see
time.
if he wakes up this time
Yeah, let's see if he wakes up.
because he's been sleeping for 2 games now. So Heavy Bolt is going to go into this unit.
Okay.
So we're going to do that first.
Heavy bolter.
Hitting on 2s.
Okay,
That's all hits.
all hit, nice.
And 3s. That is 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Yep.
No AP. So, and then
Feel no pain.
the apothecary says, he says you're going to die as well.
Yep. That's another one dead.
Also stole his lunch. I'll put him over here in the dead pile.
And then we've got the las cannons. So here we go. 4 shots into your.
I will.
Land raid.
Oh, I can choose afterwards, can't I?
You still have a 5
I'm
up
up
from
regardless.
here, so you don't have to evade.
That's beautiful.
So that is 2 hits.
Okay.
They are twin linked. So that's an extra one.
Okay.
And then looking for 5s and 6s.
Ooh.
Re-rolling because of Sunder.
Sunder. No.
Just 1.
Just 1.
So 5 up.
5 up. No.
No. Looking for 6.
6, 6. No.
No. +1 is weapon destroyed. So
Ooh.
hull points. And weapon destroyed, which you choose this side or this side.
I'll choose the side here.
This one.
So that one can shoot out.
Okay.
Upwards.
Perfect.
Not that it matters
So
too much.
that is the end of my shooting, really. Yeah, because you are in combat here, so I
Yes.
can't fire my pistol. So that is the end of my shooting. And
Okay.
by the way, I did fail my reserve roll. Don't think we mentioned it. I rolled a
Oh,
2.
you did.
So my last Terminator squad hasn't come in yet.
Well, probably when you needed them as well.
Yes. Yes, I did.
It's charging time. What
Yep.
are we starting off with, Mr. Pardo?
So
Let's
now
start off
that
with these juicy guys.
now that
Into
the Cataphractii, we're going to charge these guys.
Yeah.
Now I need a 10, I think it was.
Yep.
So I'm not going to charge them because obviously
now hang on a minute.
because you would be reacting with Overwatch, and I don't want to be shot at by 3 shots
But-
of each.
my
No.
bit of fury.
So I'm changing. They're going to go through the ruin at a -2 and going into this unit here.
this is dirty play here
I
from the
think I
Imperial
need a 9.
Fists.
I need a 7, so +2. -2 is a 9. So that's a double 6.
Oh my word, they
so
are in.
They're in.
Oh
so they
dear,
move all the way.
that is not good
Here.
at all.
That's
That's dirty tricks, Mr. Pardo.
dirty tricks. Dirty tricks.
Everyone wanted to see the bit of fury into there.
No one wants it. We already saw it in the last battle report, which you can check out if you haven't watched this one.
it's true.
Next up, we've got the Praetor going in as well.
Yep, can't really fail, but there we go.
He's in
He's
as well.
in. Nothing I can do about those guys because he's already in combat.
Yep.
And over
and then
here-
Mr. Dread,
Mr. Dread.
Mr. Leviathan
Yes.
is going in. And that
And
is
he's
a...
in as well. He's in. Now, I could Overwatch, but I have to check the cybernetical rules and also him being part of the unit if they can or cannot do reactions.
Okay.
I need to check.
Okay.
But either way,
I think that we did read something at the beginning.
there's something there, yeah.
They don't think they can do reactions,
No,
right?
there's so many rules, guys.
Yeah, we'll check.
We're all still learning, but either way, it's only 8 shots, which aren't going to do very little.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when we get back into the combat coming up. Okay, just before we get into the combat, I did mention whether they could overwatch or not using one of the reactions. From what I can read, they can't because they are automata, and even though he has the Master of Automata, it doesn't take it away from what I can see.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rules that goes into it, but
comment below.
yeah, comment below.
Hopefully we're wrong.
Yeah.
And you help the algorithm.
Exactly.
Because comments help the algorithm.
Right, so you got
I got Hammer of Wrath first.
Hammer of Wrath first, okay.
So strength 8, so 3 is 2 wounds.
Okay.
That's 2 wounds at no AP.
Okay, so here we go with two
wounds.
Fantastic.
That's a good stat.
Wow. Yes. Down to 3 wounds left here.
Okay.
That is
now,
brutal.
I've got 4 attacks.
You do have 4 attacks. Now, you don't get an extra one because of my shields. They
so...
count as a disordered charge.
Yeah, so 4 attacks. Because we did 5 last time, but you need 2 weapons for that.
Funny enough, the comments helped.
Yeah, comments helped. Always help. So hitting on 3s.
Yep.
That is 3 hits.
Wow, 3 hits. And now I'm toughness 7.
Yeah.
So wounding on 2s?
Yeah, choose 2 wound. Yeah.
Okay, so
that is 3. Now, each one of these is brutal, so
right.
it's 3. So it's 9.
3, 6.
Just so you know, it is 9.
It's just
so you get the shielding thing in combat as well?
It's always, yeah.
It's always, okay.
It doesn't say just shooting.
So 9.
But I also have a
4 up, right?
No, I have a scatter dice in there.
Okay.
One of many that will be happening over these reports.
4 ups.
4 ups. Okay, so that's 3,
one's
so he's
down
dead,
to...
and one's down to 2 wounds. Because I saved 3.
Okay.
Because 3 wounds, he is dead.
Perfect.
And then 3 wounds, he is down to 2 remaining. Absolutely brutal. Now I get to fight back at least.
Yes.
Which is something.
Yes.
So, I'm weapon skill 4, I believe.
Yep.
So I'm hitting on 5s?
5s to 5 to hits, yeah.
So 1 hit. But now I'm wounding on 2s because I have Haywire.
Nice.
Which wounds, and you can have invulnerable saves here.
My 5 up, right?
Yep.
Which doesn't
know.
pass.
So it's brutal 2.
Brutal 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so you roll.
I need to roll 1 more then.
1 more.
Right?
Yes. So,
Both
so there's 2 wounds.
Down to 3.
Okay.
So we stay there. We're both fearless.
Yes, we are. We are fearless.
So we can't cut you down now. Now on this side, there's a lot happening.
There's a lot.
So I've issued the challenge with my sergeant from the Terminator squad. You've accepted with your Siege Master.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've done that, so my Praetors actually can strike normally and kill as many as I can. So next up, it's going to be my Praetor striking first.
Okay.
So let's get some dice and go from there.
Just before we get going over to the other side of the battlefield, I just wanted to remind everybody, or to remind myself, because this is what we're learning. Haywire, basically you roll to hit, and then after you hit, you roll on a d6 chart. On a 1, nothing happens. 2 to 5, you can use your invulnerable saves or your other damage mitigation. On a 6, you get absolutely nothing at all. So I believe we did that.
Luckily, we did it right.
Luckily, I did.
Yeah, no 6s.
No 6s.
Okay, so onto here,
which
there's a lot going on. So I issued the challenge with my sergeant, my Lightning Claw sergeant from the Cataphractii Terminator. You've accepted with your
Siege
Master here, and then the rest basically goes as it goes. So the Power Axe is unwieldy, the Paragon Blade isn't.
Nope.
So I start with basically my Praetor on that side. Now I'm hitting on 3s here.
Hit on 3s.
And that is 3 misses. So I reroll 1 for Mastercraft.
Yes, there you go.
And then you are toughness 5
at the moment.
Of your psychic power.
Yeah.
So 4's 2 wounds. No wounds.
No wounds.
That was easy.
That was easy.
Next up, Lightning Claws. A lot of hits.
Wow.
So 5 attacks each.
Yep.
Hitting on... Now I do get +1 weapon skill because of my Warlord trait, and my Warlord is attached to them.
Great.
So I'm hitting on 3s here.
Okay, hitting on 3s.
See, they're showing my Praetor how you should hit.
Yes.
And then I am wounding on 5s, but re-rolling because of shreds.
Yes, because I am toughness 5.
Yeah.
But wow,
this is
a lot
what
of
I
hits.
like to see.
Wow.
Wow, that is, and I re-roll these. Re-roll these.
Re-roll those. Wow.
Okay, so these are rending. 6s are rending.
Okay.
So
How many
that
6s?
Is 6 and 6. So okay, so these are AP 3. So you do have 2 up saves here.
Okay, so I'll do those. We're fine.
Okay, and these are AP 2, so you have 4 up saves.
5 up saves.
5 up saves, yeah, sorry. No, are you Cataphractii? So
yes.
4 ups.
4 ups.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 dead.
2.
So 2 wounds, which means 1 is dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'll do my
Oh yes, the challenge.
my challenge, which is hitting on 3s.
Yes.
And then wounding on
5s.
5s, rerolling.
Rerolling. Oh.
Okay, so 2 at 2 ups.
2 ups. We're okay.
And 2
4 ups.
4 ups.
We're okay.
Okay. And then now we have my kicking
Yes.
Contemptor, which I think is initiative 5, so should have been actually attacking before
It doesn't matter.
the actual lightning claws. So quick glance here.
It doesn't matter.
I've got
weapon skill 5.
Weapon skill 5.
Yep.
And I've got 3 attacks.
3 attacks. Beautiful. So 2
2
hits and
7, strength 7. So
5. So 3.
2 wounds. 2
2.
wounds.
Oh,
That's
it's
it.
2s.
Plus-
Okay. 2
plus
ups. And we're okay there. 3
Okay,
and a 6.
and now we've got all the unwieldy attacks, which we can just do off camera. So my Praetor would be attacking you,
Yep.
and you would be attacking with all the fists goodness. You could probably instant kill him.
Ooh.
You could instant kill him if you go into him. And obviously,
definitely-
I actually don't know what the force.
It's not too bad. It's like a kid in a candy shop right now. I'm going to have a
Okay.
little look and see where I'm going to be targeting. Combat time. There's a lot going on. So we have some unwieldy, which is me.
And me.
And one of you with the axe. Exactly. So let's start off with... Do you want to do you?
I'll go first, yeah?
All goes at the same time.
Okay, so 4 attacks.
Yep.
Because it's a specialist weapon, so
Yes.
I don't get the extra attack. I'm hitting on 3s, mastercrafted. So, nope, that is 3 hits.
3 hits.
And then your toughness is 5, so I'm wounding on 4s. That is 2 wounds and AP 2.
Okay, 2 wounds,
So
AP
4
2,
ups.
4 ups. No, 2
Failed
go through.
both, so that means that one of them is dead.
Will be dead, exactly.
Yeah, which would be this one, but you do attack with him.
Yes.
Do you want to go into... So you're splitting your attacks, right?
I am indeed. So the one that just died is going to go into the Praetor that just killed him.
Okay.
So weapon skill is 4, so I'm hitting on 5s,
Yep.
unfortunately. But that is a hit.
Mhm.
And now 2s.
2 wounds.
That
Okay.
goes through.
Can you instant kill him?
I hope so.
I think it's 4 ups in Halo.
Oh, he's
That's
dead.
a 3. He's dead, definitely dead. So this Praetor is dead.
And that's your Warlord, right?
And this is my Warlord, yes.
And
sadly.
now what we're going to do is the Paragon Blade Praetor is going to get a punch in the face,
so
hopefully.
5s.
So that's a hit. And a 2 is,
No.
wow, straight through. And he's
Oh,
okay.
He's okay.
He saves.
Okay. That was
then-
scary. I must admit that was very scary.
And then we've got the Siege Master going into the Sergeant.
Yep.
He's hitting on
4s.
4s. That's 1
Yeah.
hit. And
2s.
smushing on 2s. There's a 2. So you have a 4 up here. That's fine as well. And then lastly, 3 attacks from my Psycho, my Librarian. Now I'm gonna do my super buffed up power here,
Okay.
where I can increase double my strength.
Mhm.
But I have to take a psychic check first. That's fine. Okay, so 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, and then pretty much insta killing now.
2s, because
on
it goes to
2s.
strength 10,
Exactly.
doesn't it?
Wow, there.
So
Goes
3.
strength a lot.
So 4 ups from the Cataphractii.
Yep. So
So
2
2
are
dead.
instant killed because of the
Okay.
strength of that souped up sorcerer as the Chaos Gods.
So this is a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the 4 wounds here. So you win combat
By
there by 3. So leadership test -3.
-3. So
5,
6.
6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm fine because no, he's dead.
Praetor is super dead.
Yeah. Let's check what leadership my
Sergeant is.
Cataphractii is 8. So I've failed. So I need to roll back basically.
Yes, just go back. I can't swooping advance anyway.
5,
'cause
6, 7, 8. I think it's only 1d6. We'll check that.
We'll check that.
We'll go obviously with the highest.
Yes. What about your Praetor? Does he run too?
I think he actually does.
Okay.
Let's roll anyway, and we'll double check this.
Okay.
So we roll this. He's fine.
He's going to be fine regardless.
So he stays.
Alrighty. So we'll finish all that movement up, and then we'll see you back in a second. Hold the phones. Hold the phones. A slight little rewind here Because there's a few little bits and pieces.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can confirm it's 2d6 to run back. I don't know why I was thinking 1d6 because that's the sweeping advance, which is 1d6.
It's been a long day.
It is. It has been a very long day. I woke up at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, you did.
But yeah, it's the sweeping advance, which is 1d6. I've rolled 2d6. Now we're going a step further back than that.
Yes.
Because we got the specialist weapon wrong. I do get an extra attack for charging. So both my 2 Praetors will have an extra attack, which can change the whole combat. As who wins that combat? Yeah.
Well, because we did it right in the first video,
yes.
The first report we did.
Yeah.
But when you go through rules and you go, oh, that's interesting, it says that, and the way you read it...
Yeah, because specialist weapon isn't that clear. Now that I've read it again, it's quite clear. But basically, if you have 2 specialist weapons, you get an extra attack apart from the charging one.
Yes.
If you have 1 specialist weapon and 1 close combat, you don't get that. So that's what basically it's saying. So we're going to go and see if my extra attack from each does something. So we're going to do the Praetor with his last attack, hitting on 3s, which is a hit, and wounding on 3s.
4s.
4s, and that is an instant kill. Instant death if you fail it.
Right.
If you fail it. So 4 up, which is a pass. Okay. And then we've got my other Praetor.
Yes.
Which fails, yeah, because I hit on 3s.
So it was all right.
All right. So now I've fall back with these guys.
8 inches.
8 inches. So I'll move those back.
Yes.
And then we'll go into your movement, which you have moved already.
I've started to begin to them moving until we realised we can make a little
Do you want to go through the movement? Or?
Yeah, let's go straight into it. So, Havocs have remained stationary, of course, in their firing positions. We have just shuffled slightly on arcs with the 2 Medusas in order to get better line of sight onto perhaps the Kratos or maybe some other units as they flee from the building. We've stuck into combat here with the Iron Circle because I can't get out of there, and I consolidated at the end with the Warsmith to make sure he's nearby. I'll check if we can do Battlesmith in combat and heal that guy a wound. Furthermore, I have moved a 5 inches because I can't move because I've gone through the difficult ground through the broken Aquila of the Imperium with my big block of Iron Warriors, and then the other move has moved again another 5 inches because they've gone through the building in order to get some better shots on these guys over here, carry on pushing against this flank. Over on this side, we've had the one remaining las cannon set, yes, from the battered Land Raider that Pardo just can't seem to take down, is just getting his lined up, shot up onto this Spartan, because obviously it's still dangerous with its las cannons, and obviously remaining stationary there with my victorious siege terminators. I love those guys.
Can't believe it.
Could be an MVP.
It's going horribly wrong. It's gone horribly wrong.
Yeah, you need to defend this Manufactorum. It's not going too well, but you do have reserves coming in, and we shall see how the onslaught of the Iron Warriors will come up in shooting phase in just a second. Starting the shooting phase, the Iron Havocs are now aiming on their sights after ruining that Rhino on a much bigger target. Kratos time now. I'm hitting on 2s. With my 20 shots, Mr. Pardo.
Yeah. That Kratos deserves to die for underperforming.
Underperforming indeed. So precision shots don't matter in this case.
Nope.
And then we're looking for 6s here, but the 6s get me some penetrating, of which I have 2. 2. Okay.
Okay. I would have
actually rending everyone.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I would have evaded there.
Well, don't forget you can do it after you see it all anyway.
That is very true,
yes.
Which someone told us, a couple of people told us last time.
Thank you very much.
So, would I shoot back with something? I've only got, no, there's nothing that will be shooting back, so I will be evading.
Okay.
So 5 ups.
5 ups.
Nope.
Oh, worth a shot though.
Yes.
First one. Oh, it's on the 6 for a second. Oh. And the second one is a 2.
Okay, so basically I ignore those 2 because I have armored rule. So basically a 3 is, I can basically fire still.
You're still fine, yeah.
No, still fine. I don't think I can move, but I can still fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
The crew shaking and stun things all fine, right? Yeah. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Anyway, 2 hull points down.
2 hull points down. How many for 5 or 6 to start?
Kratos has 5.
5.
So 3 left there.
3 left.
If you want to.
Yeah, I really do want to put it on there. Thank you very much, Mr. Pardo.
If not, I'll cheat.
Yes, you
will.
will.
Put a 4 next to it.
There we go. Put him right there.
Yeah.
Okay, which means now I might end up putting one of my ordnance Medusas into him to see if I can do some more damage.
Fair enough.
Let's actually start with that right now.
Okay.
Let's put one. I'm just going to plonk it straight smack dab in the middle.
Yep.
Let's see how this works. Because I can see him through this building, by the way, everybody. If you are wondering. Here we go. Okay, so I've got Ballistic Skill 4. So that goes down to a 1. So it's just 3 inches to the side.
Okay, so it's a hit. It's a hit.
Beautiful.
Definitely a hit.
So,
Ordnance hits the side, but my sidearm is still 14, so it really doesn't matter. But just in case people are learning
along with us.
Yeah.
So Strength 9 plus 1 because of Iron Warrior.
Yeah.
No.
That is nothing.
That is nothing.
Which I'm happy about.
And the Heavy Bolter, can that do anything? Plus 1 Strength, I guess. Heavy Bolter, 2 hits. Twin? No, not twin.
No. Well, we don't think because the data state is a bit bad, and it says Gravis Heavy Bolter, which it doesn't exist.
No.
So okay.
So that's that fired. The Medusa's fired. I'm gonna think about the next one because I've got so many juicy targets.
Okay, I'm behind the camera for a bit because as you can see, he's having trouble because there's so many dice.
Yes.
Because this unit is going to fire all its shrapnel rounds into the Terminators. Now, DC is new to this. He actually rolled only 1 dice, and it is Ordnance. Which I checked. So, you get an extra one. So you would have rolled 2d6, choose the highest, but obviously we've rolled 1 already.
Bravo.
That is a 1. So nothing happens, which is a good thing. I was scared about that. Okay, so you're hitting on 3s now, re-rolling 1s.
Yes, because of my Rite of War.
Yep.
The Wrath of Olympia.
There's a lot of 1s, and I see a lot of 2s as well.
No, you don't want to see 2s. Get rid of the 2s. Okay, so let's get rid of those. And these 2. And this one, Mr. Pardo, as well. So that's actually a good spread of hits.
And then you're wounding on 4.
4s.
Okay.
4s. Now, I know you have a 2-up save.
Yes.
But given 1, 2, 3,
last
4,
game.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in total, please, Mr. Pardo.
14. Okay.
14 wounds. Don't roll any 1s.
Don't.
Well, for me, yes, but for Imperial Fist fans, there you go.
There you go.
1 dead,
1s.
2 dead,
and
3 dead.
3 dead. There we go.
There's 3 left.
The game doesn't change. Okay, next up we've got the second unit now firing into the unit just in front of the flaming Rhino.
Yes.
Now there's 2 models that actually can't be targeted, so at least 2 of them are going to maybe survive.
Yes.
But there's a lot of shots. So
I'm just doing this twice, freeze.
This twice, okay.
Yes, okay, so this re-rolling 1s.
Yeah.
Just the 1. Okay. Take out the 2s. And then we're looking for 4s.
4s, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, do you want me to roll those 7s?
Yeah,
quickly?
sure.
5, 6, 7. Okay. So that's 1 dead for now.
so far.
Yep.
And then this again. Re-roll the 1. Take out the 2s. Perfect.
Yep. And now
4s again.
4s again, yeah.
Ah! It's always this 1. These dice are super slippy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this time.
6 this time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, I'll roll the dice. 2 and 6. And that's 2 more. So 3 in total. I do have to do a pinning test now. Which 4, 5, 6, 7, which I passed.
You're okay. And then we'll quickly go on to just the las cannons here that can fire into the Spartan.
Okay.
So there's 2 shots. And 1 hit.
1 hit, yeah.
And
no, you do have Sunder,
so
I do. You do re-roll that.
Thank you very much.
Which is a 1 again. Okay, so we're both rolling a lot of 1s.
These 2 are awful. All I've got left is 1 Medusa.
Okay.
Give me a little think.
Perfect. Okay, we're back onto the second Medusa now. He's actually going to go for the Kratos again, trying his luck.
I want my prize.
So, will he hit?
Yes.
That is a definitely hit because it's a -4 anyway, so it is a hit and he can see. So 2d6, 2d6.
2d6.
So that's a glance, so a glance at least, because of the 4.
Yeah.
So down to
another 1. And now the heavy
2.
bolter.
Another heavy bolter, yes.
For 2 hits. And 5s. 6s.
So no, strength 5 would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, you can't even glance him.
Oh.
You can't even glance.
Okay, last thing to do.
Yeah.
Is over here we have the Librarian, aka Sorcerer to be.
Okay.
In the year 40,000. He's going to do his Biomancy to give them +1 strength and toughness.
Okay, we haven't seen anything that you can't do it in combat.
Comment below.
But so we're going to do it anyway.
He's fine.
Perfect.
So
now
they're buffed. And then lastly, so over on this side of the battlefield, ladies and gentlemen, my Warsmith has the Battlesmith brackets 3 ability, which means he can heal dreadnoughts and similar things and vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's the way it's worded. I don't know if you can or can't do it when I'm currently in combat.
Yeah, it says basically that you can't. If you don't shoot, you can do it.
Yes, but I don't have any weapons.
Yeah, and you've got a pistol, I think, but you can't shoot because you're in combat. So we're a bit confused. Like, does that restrict it? But we're going to let it go.
Yeah, there's only one wound.
We are playing a narrative game, so
he needs to fix.
But yeah, again, let us know if you've seen something different. At the moment, we're going to let it go.
So he healed one wound on the Iron Circle.
So he's back to?
He's back to 4 wounds, I think, now?
4 wounds, right?
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
So you're still going to probably smush it
I hope so. I really hope so.
But given how you've been rolling...
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so that concludes your shooting phase?
That is my shooting phase,
Okay, let's go into charges?
No, fighting.
Fighting, coming up next. Okay, quick leadership before we go on to the fight phase. So, here we go. 4-5, that is a pass there. So
I love it.
This unit doesn't run away, but is pinned, which I think I prefer not to be. But anyway, let's go into the fight.
Right, here we go.
You're hitting on 3s, which is a problem.
Yes, I am.
But it's like you're wounding on 6s. So
Warsmith has now decided to enter the battle. Hitting on 3s. I am mastercrafted.
Yeah,
so
you can reroll one of them.
One of those. Oh, of course.
Doesn't want to be mastercrafted today.
Nope, but now 6s.
6s, and you do have shred.
I do have shred. Thanks to my lightning claws. 1,
which is rending, so 82.
Nice.
So goes straight onto my 5 up. Yep.
Yes.
You don't. So you do lose. I do lose a wound.
You do.
Obviously.
Well done.
Okay, so I'm hitting on 5s now because the majority. There's 2 models and one is basically the
highest weapon skill. Yeah, the Warsmith.
So 5s. There you go.
Oh, and now
nothing.
Now we shall see what the Iron Circle will do. So I am hitting on 5s.
Yes.
And that's that.
And that's it.
I beefed him up a little bit too much, but you know what?
Yeah, I was really looking forward to that combat.
I know.
Nothing has happened.
There's something cool about a Leviathan and an Iron Circle just going toe to toe, though. That is very
machine
cool.
and machine.
Yeah.
That's nice. Oh.
Right.
That's it.
There's one more combat.
Yeah, we need to go into here. I strike first here.
You do.
With my Praetor.
You do.
So I've got 4 attacks with him.
Yes, no longer +1 for the charge.
Nope.
Which we forgot last time.
So I'm hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
So 3 hits, and I'm wounding on 3s.
4s, because I'm toughness
4s, yeah, that's very true.
Wow.
Okay, so 2 instant kills.
Okay, first one.
So who are you gonna allocate it to?
Well, the two siege boys.
2 siege boys.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 up.
4 up. First one. No, one dead. And the siege master also dead.
Oh, he kills 2.
Oh,
this is payback.
That is payback.
Okay,
Absolutely
so
brutal.
now my contempt actually attacks.
Because I have unwieldy force axe.
Yep. So quickly check how many attacks. It's 3 attacks.
Yes.
2 hits. Strength 7. So 1 wound.
One
no
wound.
AP because he's basically kicking you in the face.
We're okay.
And you're okay. So, oh man, this feels so good.
Does it feel good?
I'm just happy that they're dead, basically. Yeah.
How happy?
Very, very happy. So you strike back now.
I do, but I want to do my power first.
Okay.
In the combat phase, so you're going to power up.
Yep.
At this point, I need to. Oh, 10.
That's a fail.
His leadership is Centurion is 10, isn't it?
We need to check. I don't think it's 10. I'm
check
quite
time.
sure.
With 2 arcing swings of his Paragon blade, the Imperial Fist Praetor laid low the oncoming Iron Warriors' Terminators. Clean strikes dispatched both hulking warriors with ease before they even had time to retaliate.
Dear, oh dear, his leadership 9. All is wrong with the world. D3 mortal, well, not mortal wounds, that was close.
Yeah.
D3 wounds taken. But
He's dead.
No, I've got still my invulnerable saves, thank you very much.
That's true.
4 ups. He's got 1 more. Oh dear.
Okay.
This is not going well. But he does have 3 attacks.
Okay.
But he has failed that, so he's just using his force axe as normal. No super strength going in here. So hitting on 3s.
Yeah, hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
I've got
because you're saying weapon skill.
Yep.
And then wounding on
5s.
Ooh, 1 wound.
5s because you have +1 strength, right?
I am plus 2 strength technically because
Plus
Iron
2.
Warriors and my axe.
So that would take
Strength
you
6.
to strength 6, and I'm toughness 7. So
Yep.
yes. So 1 wound, AP2 though.
Yeah.
So 5 up is
No.
not. So I do survive because I just take 1 wound here,
You do.
which is good. So I've won combat here by 2,
lot.
4, 6 because you've lost 2
Yeah.
from the mortal wounds, which I think go into that combat because it's all happening. So
running away.
You're running away. So we roll 1d6 each because I can cut you down here. It's a 1. Oh, that's a 2, and I do get you because you add your initiative to these rolls anyway. So I've cut you down. How cool is that?
Unbelievable.
Oh, this is good.
That's a big swing for you
This
on that
is a big swing. I just
sure.
need to swing on that. If only I could have killed that last
Iron Circle.
Iron Circle.
I know.
That would have been good.
But it's your turn now. So
it is my turn. And I am striking first. You've got the Praetor there, but let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Safe in their building, perhaps no more, because the first thing we do in the movement phase is obviously bring in the deep striking unit. And they get a direct hit.
Yep, so this was the guy that I risked it with. Direct hits. And then basically moved the rest as close to the building as possible. So you basically couldn't get a lot of line of sight with them.
It makes sense. I've only got 4 that can see.
I knew the intercept was coming. So.
Yes, and I will be doing the intercept reaction. So I can shoot them. I've got 4 of them in range, so that's 8 shots, hitting on 2s. The one time I didn't need those 1s, and now we're
choose to wound.
2s to wound because I'm strength 7. So that's
2 rending.
2 rending, and then 4 normal.
Okay, so I'll do the normal ones.
Okay, sure.
So 2 up saves.
Okay.
Past, and then 4 ups here.
4 ups.
With the rending. So 1 wound.
1 wound. It's a shame.
Okay.
If only I had more. But a wound is a wound. I will take that. And we'll let you get on with the rest of your movement coming up. Despite the heavy onslaught of the Iron Warriors' advance, the Imperial Fists move on. The brave and the few fighting onward. Ooh, dun, dun, dun. So, as you saw just now, the Terminators have dropped down, taken a wound, but they are there in the back lines of the Iron Warriors as probably planned by their now dead Praetor. I'm sorry, I didn't want to rub that in.
That hurts.
Yeah. Now the Kratos has moved forward to get its guns to bear on some new juicy targets. Obviously sit in combat with the Leviathan doing his thing. This unit was pinned, so they are staying put behind the Rhino for the moment. The brave, lonely Legionnaire has moved forward because sneaky Alpha Legion, Mr. Pardo, is going to be using him as a dummy.
It's a plan. The Praetor's like, come, help me out. But you go first.
You go first.
You run that way first.
And the Praetor has pushed through the building ruins there alongside his.
Yeah, I couldn't pass through there.
You couldn't pass, but with 1 wound left, you probably wouldn't want to anyway. And obviously, the immobilized Spartan has remained stationary.
Yeah.
Now, anything else you want to add, Mr. Pardo?
No, that is basically my movement phase. You haven't. Your reaction was the intercept. So you can't do anything else.
Nope.
And yeah, we're going into a shooting phase.
Beautiful. Here we go. Starting off with the Kratos battle tank firing across field into my poor beloved Iron Havocs. What have they ever done to you?
A lot, actually, this game. So I'm going to start with my coaxial autocannon. Because basically, if I hit with any of these, watch me fail, by the way. My other coaxial gun, which is the big gun, basically rerolls to hits.
Oh, that's very cool.
Coaxial hitting on 2s, 1 hit, so that is fine. I wound with this one, which is a wound.
Okay, so that's a wound then on me.
Yeah, so that's a wound from the autocannon. I'll carry on doing all the shots.
Oh, okay.
So these are hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Re-rolling because I hit with a coaxial, which is a miss. So 3 melters, 2s to wound. That is 3 more wounds, and then I've got 2 other autocannons.
Okay.
Which hit on 2s.
But they re-roll?
No, not this one.
Oh, okay.
So that's more wounds which go into there, and one of them is a rending. And lastly, I've got 2 las cannons, which 1 hits.
Yep. And
1 wound.
1 wound. Okay.
So I actually don't think I did the coaxial shots before.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Just remembered, sorry.
It's probably why the Kratos has done.
There's already like 20 comments saying it, so go and delete them.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my wounds pool. So you've got 3 melter shots that go straight through. So that's 3 basically. No, you do have cover saves.
Okay, cover saves.
From the ruins. So 3 at -1, AP 1.
Yep.
5 ups. Okay, so 1 dead.
So 1 dead so far.
1 at AP 2, so...
cover save?
Yep.
So another 1 dead, it's 2 dead.
2 dead. And then you've got a rending 1 and 2 normal.
So the rending, 5 up. Nope, so it's 3 dead.
3 dead. And then normal, which you can take on your sergeant, which has artificial armor if you want. So 1 at a time.
I see, okay.
Passes.
Oh, dead.
That one's dead, yeah. And then normal. So 2 dead. So 1, 2, 5 dead. Yeah.
So I'm going to be doing...
That feels good, by the way.
I bet it feels good.
Yeah.
I'm going to do Bit of Fury now.
Okay.
Are
you going to do Bit of Fury?
Bit of Fury, yeah, because if I didn't lose many, then it didn't seem, because it gets hot.
It's now or never. Now you're going to have double the shots, so I understand.
Exactly. So I'm going to get some dice together, and we'll see if we can blow ourselves up a Kratos.
Okay, here we go. A change of camera again. Now, remember that these guys do get the Gets Hot rule when they're doing their special Iron Warriors. Bit of Fury. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the 20 shots from the guys that have already died.
Yes.
Because it doesn't matter if they get hot, and this would speed up the process as we go.
Okay, here we go.
Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s, so all the 1s just remove in this case.
Yep.
And then we're looking for those sweet 6s.
Yes.
So there's a 3.
3 for now.
3 for now.
Okay, so I'll put 3 to the side.
Yep.
And now you've got 3, 4 dice rolls, so you have to do it separately because just in case they gets hot.
So we've got 3 more guys and 2 can't see.
Exactly.
So this is the first one.
So he gets hot, so you do have a roll for that.
I do have a roll. And then I'll just do the second one.
Yes,
so
we'll do all the rolls all together.
He's fine.
Yep, all hits.
And then lastly, so
he gets hot. So let's do those rolls now really quickly.
Yep. Are they get hot rolls?
Yep.
Okay.
So 1 at a time, so 3 ups, both side. Okay.
Then, 1 more.
1 more.
So there's 4 in total.
4 in total.
Here's 4 of your golden dice.
And I do have a cover save from this ruin that gives me a 25% obscuring. So 5 ups here.
Here we go. Got him.
And because did you? Because 6s it would be penetrating anyway.
Yes.
Now you do have to roll to see if it explodes. It doesn't really matter if it explodes or not. It's just if we remove the tank or not.
Ah, okay.
So 2 have gone through. Yep. So first one, you need a 6 basically to blow him up. No. Okay, so another wreck on this side. But look, I have done the damage. Hasn't performed very well, but look, I've killed 5. Hopefully you do fair leadership and they start running away. But yeah, there's a lot more things to shoot, so we're going to change cameras again and carry on.
The Kratos is now a smouldering ruin, but at the cost of 5 of my beloved Iron Havocs.
Don't know if that's good or bad. How bad it's been performing, it's like I've killed 5. It's like, wow, it's done brilliantly.
He's done brilliantly today.
Yeah. So we're going to go into my Spartan next.
Okay.
Now you do have an extra reaction in your shooting phase because of your Warlord trait, so I'm going to try not to shoot at certain units.
Okay.
Spartan going into the Land Raider, you do have a cover save from this ruin and also my Contemptor.
Okay.
Let's see if I can do better than what it's done in the last 2 games. Hitting on 3s.
Okay, so
Twin Links. So 3 hits.
3 hits, that's pretty good.
And I'm looking for 5s and 6s.
Big 5s. Oh,
and,
beautiful.
Sunder. Okay, so a glance and a penetrating.
Okay.
So you do have your cover saves?
I do. So the glance.
Yep, 5 up.
Is no.
Yep.
And the penetrating, no.
No. Okay, so on a 6 it blows up.
Okay.
Ooh.
That is a 6.
No, I'll re-roll that.
Oh, okay.
That's quite cocked.
That's a 4.
No. Okay, so I remove
2 hull points?
Yeah, 1 was a normal hull point, and then a second, and this would go into weapon destroyed.
So both of my las cannons are now destroyed.
So both of your las cannons are now destroyed.
So it's now just a ramming weapon.
Yeah, basically.
I love that.
So I do need to take him out, so I'm going to do my melters into him.
Okay.
Just because.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
4 shots hitting on 2s.
Yep.
All hits, and then 1 at a time, basically strength 8.
Yep.
That's a penetrating hit. This one is a penetrating hit. This one's a penetrating hit. So it's basically, I'm going to see if my last one is a penetrating hit.
Yep.
So I'm basically going to see if it explodes.
Okay.
5s and 6s. It explodes.
Oh,
yeah, it definitely explodes.
It super explodes.
Okay, so we'll do that off camera. We'll work out the explosion. It's strength 8 to d6.
Yes.
We need to roll. So let's roll all that out.
Yep.
And then I'm probably going to shoot with these bolters to the back of this.
Oh, okay.
Try and glance a bit. And yeah, we'll see how it goes from there.
Alrighty, catch you guys back in just a second. Alrighty, after a 2-inch explosion, it only affects your Contemptor.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know, for me is happy. Because I'm going to wound him.
I just hope you...
Nope.
Strength 8.
Oh.
No. You need a 3.
Yeah,
you
need a 3.
That was good. I was saying I'm going to fail the save. It's going to explode. It's going to kill. Instant kill my Praetor.
I'd be so happy.
That's how it rolls. So now a naughty thing from the traitor. Obviously the traitor. So I was about to shoot my Terminators into the back of the Medusas. I asked if it was a squadron or not, just because I didn't want to remove all the hull points by bolter fire,
yes,
and then not being able to charge the other one. but he said it was a squadron. So then I started asking questions, which was you can't really split fire.
No.
If you are a squadron, and 99% sure you can't split fire, it has to go into the same one. What hasn't changed a lot, because on one of the turns they both fired at the Kratos, but there was a couple of times where he split fired into different units. So something to look out for, something to know. I think it's a mistake of 40k.
But in my head, I read somewhere that you deploy as and they act as separate units.
Maybe there is a place.
Yeah, but I don't think so. Why I attribute it to Medusas. Anyway,
exactly.
Like you said, I don't think it changed the game too much, because they can move and ordnance-wise and fire over there. So just say that they fired, slightly awry. But yeah, sorry guys. Comment below your fury at me. I will read them.
So finishing off the shooting phase, I'm going to shoot into this squadron.
Okay,
so heavy flamer first.
Wall of death.
No, it's just an a hit.
Of course.
Automatic hit. It doesn't glance or penetrate.
Beautiful.
And then these are hitting on 2s, re-rolling. Fail, and then wounding on, glancing on 6s.
Glancing on 6s.
1 glance.
Okay,
and that's it.
That's it. 1 glance. Ping.
Yep. That finishes off my shooting. We're going to carry on quickly and go on to charges.
Okay.
So this is my mega plan. So this guy is going to go into these guys. Oh no, yes. Before we go that, we do have to do a leadership test.
Do I?
Yes, at the end of the shooting phase, you would do a leadership test, because you have lost 5 guys here.
5
So
guys.
it's at the end of 5 guys.
What in the world?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So you do that because it's at the end of the phase.
Okay.
And that's 6, 7, 8, 9. So I
think that's a fail, because I'm pretty sure
I think that's a fail. Yeah.
So
you need to start running back. So 2d6.
3 inches.
3 inches. So we'll move them later. So it's just basically 1 floor down.
Yep.
But they are moving back, which is great, because they can only snap fire next turn. So charges. This is my mega plan.
Yes.
So Bob here is basically going to charge in first, so that if you want to Overwatch, you basically go Overwatch into it. Now I recommend you do Overwatch, because I think you probably have the infantry.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do, right? Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to kill people with a blood feud of the infantry.
Exactly. So that would probably kill him.
Yes.
So I'm going to roll anyway for my charge.
Yes, I'll do it off camera, because
so he's in anyway, and he's probably going to die.
Yes.
That means that my Praetor now has a free reign.
He does.
To charge in, which he does charge in, and he can't charge. He can't charge because he shot at the Land Raider.
Okay.
And then my Terminators are going to go into the Medusas, which they do.
Okay.
Move, 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 and move, and move.
Ouch. Okay, this is not looking great for the Iron Warriors. Now, I mean, encircled. I'll do the Overwatch.
It's better. It's looking better.
It's looking better for you. I'll do the Overwatch. He'll probably be dead.
Yes.
You'll find out in just a second. Now, the Iron Warriors artillery will be punished by the striking of the Cataphractii Terminators.
Yeah, one's got
Imperial Fists.
3 hull points, you said?
That's correct. Pick which one you like.
Okay, I don't like this one, so I'm going to give it to him. Okay, so let's do it the proper way. So high initiative from the power sword would go first. It's hitting on 2s because your weapon skill is 1. So obviously 1 miss. And then my strength is 4, so 6s to pen. And 6s are rending as well because of the power swords. So a rending, which I add D3 extra.
Okay.
So it is a pen.
Nice.
And it is AP2 as well, a power sword. So on a 6 it does blow up.
Wow. No.
Oh, so +1 basically immobilized, but you lose a hull point as well.
Down to 2.
Now if you get another immobilized, you basically get...
Okay. Next up. Here's where the pain comes in, right?
Yes, and now you immobilize, so your weapon skill is I'm hitting on 2s anyway, because it's more than double.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because your weapon skill is lower. So I'm hitting on 2s. These are all power fists. Okay, these are all misses, and now strength 8. So any 3s are pens, basically.
Wow.
2s are glancing.
Okay.
Because your back is 10, right?
My back, is 10.
Okay, so they're all penetrating, and they are AP2. So let's do one at a time to see if it explodes.
Okay.
So it doesn't explode,
and
doesn't explode.
Okay.
So that is 1 dead.
Yep.
And then this would die anyway. I'm just going to see if it explodes, which it does.
Okay.
So D6, roll a D6.
Roll D6, and it is a big 1.
1. So it only captures this unit.
Yep.
So
just the one guy, or 2?
Just whatever you see you reach. So
I would say 2.
I would say 2. So
Okay.
2 strength 8s, 2 to wound,
There we go.
2 ups, both passed.
Both fine. So
one's a wreck, one's blown up.
That is brutal.
That's a good start to the fight phase. Let me
Yeah.
get some more dice, and we'll go for the Predator next.
I issue a challenge. The Sergeant of the Iron Warriors.
I didn't challenge you, so I'm just accepting you.
Yeah, exactly.
So I go first anyway. You're unwieldy with your power fist.
I am, yes.
So I'm hitting on 3s here.
Okay. Ooh,
Oh,
good start.
no, Mastercrafted. So
Okay.
I can reroll
Reroll
one of
one.
these.
Okay. And now
Which one?
I'm toughness 4. Strength 5.
Strength 5, so 3s to
3
wound.
to wound. 1 wound.
Just 1 wound.
But it goes straight
it
through.
goes straight through, so he's dead.
He is
Boink.
gone. Oh.
Okay. You would attack now with the rest of the squad, so you would pile in.
Oh, right. I can pile in now.
Yep.
I can do my stuff. Okay.
And I think you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in.
Okay. I love that. 6 guys going in. Hitting on 5s.
Yes.
For 3.
Okay.
And then wounding on 4s.
Nothing. So I win combat there.
Well done.
Which we now have to roll off for. No, you do a leadership first at a -1.
Okay.
No, we draw because have you paid for the
I did my Vexilla.
Vexilla, so
Yes.
it's basically 1-1. So
Ah.
it's a draw.
Okay, it's a draw this time.
Nothing happens there because my
Congratulations.
rolls are really bad. I should have just cut down a lot more.
Yep.
And now we go into that combat.
Oh, I get to fight first.
So you get to fight first.
2, 4, 6 attacks from my Warsmith.
Yes.
Hitting on 3s
Hitting on 3s.
with a reroll for Mastercrafted.
Hitting on 4s. Hitting on 4s because my weapon skill is also 5.
Okay.
I know your weapon skill
Yeah,
is 6,
6.
so 3s. Yeah. 3s.
Okay. So all but 1 went through.
Mhm.
And then we're looking for...
6s.
but I can reroll for
Yeah.
shred. Come on, give me 2 6s. The 1 6.
1 6. So I still survive.
You still survive.
And I still
5
have
up?
a 5 up.
No.
which is okay.
Down to 1
Cutting him
point.
down. Okay, so Leviathan would attack next.
Yes.
So he's got 4 attacks.
Here we go.
Hitting on 5.
Yes.
Because we still go for the higher. That's 1.
1. That's all you need.
And 2's to wound.
2's to wound. That's a
Which
wound.
is a wound.
So
Now,
brutal 3.
brutal 3. Yeah.
But I have 5 up.
How many wounds have you got?
I have
You've got
3
3,
wounds.
so you can do that.
But I have a 5 invulnerable save, not 4 up anymore because I don't have a fellow Iron Circle with me. But that'll do it. Keep him alive with 1 wound remaining.
Okay, and you strike back now.
Now I strike back, but I'm now hitting on 5s.
Yep.
But that's what I needed.
Oof.
Because now I've hit, I roll on the table.
Yep.
And nothing happens.
Nothing happens on a 1.
Nothing happens.
Oh, yes! Ridiculous. I survived for another round of combat.
That is
You should have been
crazy.
dead, but
Yeah.
I can't complain.
No, you can't
right?
complain.
Can't complain.
Unbelievable.
So that is it. I've won combat there, but you are fearless because
Yes.
of automate, whatever you.
Automata,
Automata,
and
there we are.
all sorts.
So
That's the Warlord tree.
that is the end of my turn.
Wow. Strong moves.
Yeah.
Okay. Quick summary of my turn here. But just before we do that, I just want a quick mention that those guys couldn't fight where Mr. Pardo piled in.
No, it was challenge. So
yeah, it was
challenge
challenge.
is just that. Yeah.
But nothing happened anyway,
Yeah.
so it was a complete wash. And also, if we did mention
Yeah. Bob died.
Bob died
Poor
heroically.
Bob.
Yeah.
We haven't even mentioned Bob. Yeah, Bob died
He
heroically.
did.
4 wounds.
Yes,
He took.
it
4
was
wounds.
poor Bob. But
Yeah.
anyway, Bob took it bravely for the Praetor to go in and do his work. Now, quick summary of my turn is I rallied my Havocs on a 6, within no sergeant, obviously, but still on leadership 7, and then they move their initiative, basically pop back up onto their to get some line of sight, but of course they're only snap shooting. Then over here, obviously stayed in combat, we have a wreck of a Medusa, which I keep looking at thinking, oh, I've got that to fire. No. We've moved forward 5 inches over the difficult terrain here by the big squad that I have remaining. Basically the ones that are hopefully going to keep me in this game because it is crazy close.
Yeah.
Then over here, obviously remained in combat with the Praetor. Nothing I can do there.
Mhm.
So I've actually, to speed the game up, shot my shots over here and into the 4 remaining Legion heirs. And I did how many wounds?
16 wounds.
16 wounds. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to do it one at a time on my Artificer armor
That makes sense.
before I forget. So
Yes.
2 up,
Oh, it was
2 up,
close.
2 up,
Oh,
2 up,
oh.
2 up, 2 up.
He's loving
2
it.
up. Oh, there he is. So he's dead.
gone.
But he's taken a lot of shots. And then
Yes.
3 ups here.
3 ups.
So 2 more. So 3 in total deads.
Okay, so just leaving 1 remaining.
I'll leave him.
Okay, so you have the Vexilla.
Vexilia.
And then you take a pinning test.
Yep, because they are pinning.
Shrapnel.
I'm already pinned, but this would make me pinned into the next turn. So,
Kinship 7.
6, 7.
That'll do
Fine.
it.
Yeah.
He is fine. Okay.
That finishes off the shooting phase as well.
Not quite.
Not quite. Oh, yes.
Yeah, snapshots here. So 2. Oh, I've got 5 guys left, I believe.
5 guys,
2, 3. Oh, 5 guys, 4, 5. the chips and milkshake, everyone, from 5 guys. We love it. Now, hitting on 6s, I'm snap firing, right?
Yep.
And that's the end of that. Nothing.
Okay, so
all.
I do need to take a leadership test here.
Yes, because you lost 25%.
So let's do that really quickly.
No.
That is a fail, so
he's out of here.
Starts running back 10 inches.
Wow, okay.
So he's really running away.
He is super running away. He's not happy at all. Okay, so with that, there's only combat left.
Yes. Shall we go into it quickly?
Yes, let's do it. So 6 attacks from my Warsmith. Let's see if I can blink this last wound off on this Leviathan. Hitting on 3s. Wow, that was not very good, but 1 is mastercrafted. No, that's only 3. And now we're looking for 6s. No, but with shred, nothing.
No, that's what I wanted.
So bad.
That's what I wanted. So I'm striking back.
Yes, 5.
So I'm hitting on 5 still.
No,
Nothing.
And now this is the Iron Circle comes in, hitting on 5s. That is 1 hit.
1 hit, yeah.
And then basically don't roll a 1 again. Ah, there you go.
Okay.
So you have a 5 up in front of a save because it is haywire.
For dawn.
It's brutal. It's hit, but it's brutal 2. I forgot about that.
Ooh.
So I roll a second time.
Okay.
Is
it not? Yeah, I think you've just wounded, right?
Yes.
So I think it's just 2 saves.
Okay, just 2 saves.
So looking for dawn again.
That's the Leviathan.
So
down.
D6, he explodes.
Oh, does he?
4 inches.
Oh, okay. So you're definitely hitting the Iron Circle left on his 1 wound.
And
which, apologies, I need to see if I battlesmith him, which I don't, so we're okay.
So I am hitting 1 guy here.
Okay, no problem.
So 2 up. He gets wounded.
And is normal save?
Normal save, yes.
Okay, he's okay.
Yep, and obviously I get your...
the big guy?
Big guy.
Iron
which
Circle.
I wound.
Okay. He's okay. Oof.
And then I do get... no, that's the unit anyway, so
Yes.
that's fine.
We're okay there. Now your Praetor gets to just chop up
I get
some guys.
to strike.
4 attacks.
Hopefully I do a bit better than this. So hitting on 3s.
Yes.
My weapon skill is 6.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is... oh man,
Yeah,
when you need him to perform...
Mastercraft.
Yeah, when you need him to perform, he doesn't.
It's funny, isn't it? So 1 wound?
1 wound.
1 dead. Nothing I can do about that.
Nothing you can do.
But I've got 9 attacks.
2, 4,
8.
6, 8 guys attacking.
Okay, 8 guys attacking. Here we go. Ooh.
Hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s. That's 8, right? Okay.
That's 3 hits.
3 hits. And 2 wounds.
2 wounds. 2 ups. Both passed.
Fine. So
we draw again.
Because I have the Vexilla.
You have the Vexilla.
That Praetor is absolutely shocking.
Yeah.
So this Leviathan is gone. It is gone indeed. But now it goes on to the Imperial Fists turn. Let's see what Mr. Pardo brings back on his turn 4.
Turn 4, yeah.
Here we are, end of the movement phase for the Imperial Fists. And there's not much left on the board. Absolute carnage everywhere. What a great game it's been.
Yeah.
Crazy game. But we have rallied with the 1 remaining Legionnaire over here. And then we have moved across with the remaining Cataphractii squad over the side. Now, when he moved, I did move backwards for 4 inches, just directly back to make his charge a little bit harder when he goes up and climbs up that of the wall with his angry Terminators. And then we've stayed in combat, of course, but we have moved across a little bit with the Contemptor. Maybe he's going to run into and...
Yeah, I'll probably kick a couple of more Marines, just help my not very good in combat Praetor.
Yes, yet to be named.
Yet to be named.
Please.
It doesn't. We shouldn't name him. So yeah, that's the movement phase.
Yes.
We're gonna go straight into shooting because there's not a lot to do either.
Okay.
So these guys are not going to shoot because they can't see, and I don't want anybody shooting back.
Yes, makes sense.
He can't shoot anything because he wants to charge into here.
Yep.
He can snap fire.
Okay.
Which he is in rapid fire range, so I might as well try. Nothing there.
Okay.
And
I
then
will shoot back. So maybe don't do that.
Yeah, I
Because-
wouldn't have done it. Yeah, probably.
Because I will shoot back.
It would be silly.
Yeah.
But then next turn you're going to shoot anyway. So
Yes.
I'll do 2 las cannons into them,
Okay.
which is 2 hits, 2
And
wounds, just 1 wound.
1 wound.
Which do you have your sergeant there still? No, you don't want to do it on your sergeant because it's AP2. So
yeah, I basically got my 5 up.
no, because it's double strength, so you don't
Oh.
get it's instant death. So 1's dead.
Damn. So the
Basically.
apothecary can't help him at all.
No, can't.
So there we go. That was Kevin. Kevin is
Yeah.
gone.
So straight on to charges.
Yes.
Leviathan, wait, Contempt is going in.
Okay, nice. Nothing I can do about
and
that.
then I need an 8 on
Yes.
these guys.
Big 8, easy 8. That's
5,
an 8.
6, 7, 8.
Wow, Dawn wills it.
They
We'll
are
get
in.
them stuck in and catch you back in a sec for some combat. Okay, it's time to do some slaughter. Well,
Oh, I'm supposed to be slaughtering for 2 turns and I haven't, so.
okay.
So I'm going to go with my
Praetor, of
Praetor
course.
hit first
Hitting on
because
3s.
it is the higher initiative. Well, actually, both of them are initiative 5, isn't it? Because the Contemptor
Both
does
higher
have...
than me.
No, the Contemptor has initiative 4.
Oh, same
So Praetor in first,
okay.
hitting on 3s. 2 misses again, but
Master
Mastercrafted.
crafted.
Shits.
Okay.
3 go through.
Wow.
Strength 5, so
threes.
3s to wounds, 3s to kill.
Okay,
So 2 dead.
2 dead. Splat, splat.
Splat, splat. And then I'm going to do my Contemptor next, which attacks at the same time as
Yes.
you, by the way. All hits.
Wow.
And 2s to wounds. 4 wounds.
4 wounds, and this is normal AP. So I've lost another 2.
Another
so
2.
that's
So
4.
that's 4. But these 2 would attack.
Yes. Tell me how many
Um,
attacks do I have, my friend?
Well, no, he's not. These actually can't get into combat. So
Okay.
you can either put 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 into the Praetor, or 5 into the Dreadnoughts.
I'm going to do 5 in the Dreadnought.
Okay, 5 into the Dreadnoughts and 4 into the Praetor. Then.
Okay, so 5 attacks into the Dreadnought.
Yep.
Hitting on 5s. 2 hits and 6 hits. Oh, I got a 6.
That's a wound.
Come on.
2 up.
Oh, close.
Okay, and 4 attacks into the Praetor.
Into Praetor. And hitting on 5s.
Yeah.
And
Doesn't
Nothing.
wound. Okay, so I've won by 4 there.
You
I've
did.
won by 3 actually.
because of my...
Because of your... So you
So-
fail leadership,
We're running.
and now my highest initiative is my
Oh.
2 and 2, so I win because I have high initiative. And this is what should have happened 2 turns ago, and it's happened now. I sweep in
Wow.
advance, and the unit is removed.
Wow.
I consolidate then my initiative at my initiative step, and yeah, now we're going to go into the Terminators.
Yes.
So I'm going to prepare some dice and try and
Smash them.
kill those havocs. Yeah.
Crap he is. Okay, here we go. It's clobbering time.
Yes. So my sergeant and your guys basically attack at the same time. So hitting on 4s,
Hitting on 4s.
1 hits,
Okay.
and 4s to wound. So 1's dead basically.
Yes, one's sliced.
Yep. And you attack back now.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. 2 hits.
2 hits, yeah. And 4s,
And 1 wound.
1 wound. 2 up. Does it pass?
Boo.
And then we've got all these power fists.
Oh dear.
Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Okay. And killing on 2s because they're AP2.
Yep. And
And
there's-
ooh,
close.
and you just about.
yeah,
That's
me done.
That's you done.
that's
yeah.
the squad wiped out.
Yeah.
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend.
It's okay. So I've killed 2 units. That isn't bad.
It's great.
And that finishes off my turn 4.
Okay.
So we're going to go into turn 5. This is a 6-turn mission, by the way.
Wow.
The Blood Feud. So still 2 turns to go.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Here we are. Quick summary again, because there's not much going on in terms of movement, etc. We've shuffled slightly with the Iron Circle and the War Master. He will do his Battlesmith on a 3+. Yes, goes up to 2 wounds now. Oh, not 5. That's cheating, DC. Don't do that. We've stayed put with the Iron Warriors because Pardo's glint in his eye.
You were moving.
I was moving.
And then I said, like, you want to move?
Because
My Rite of War, basically, if he gets within 10 inches in his movement phase, he moves. Basically, I can D6 plus my initiative for, not plus 4, D6 plus, I think it's my initiative actually, charge in, and basically we get stuck into combat straight away.
That would have been
and
game.
Yeah,
that would
would
have been
game.
game because you would have chopped me up and there's nothing I could have done there.
Yeah.
But instead, I stayed put because he's kind enough to let me do so, and I shot at him. And
14
did
wounds.
14 wounds, yeah.
Statistically, I should survive, but I roll a lot of ones, so he's probably going to die.
We shall see. Cut down the hail of fire, or
so shall I do one at a time?
oh, okay.
I think it's better. Yeah.
Okay,
So
fine.
that's a pass.
Oh,
That's a pass.
don't do this to me.
Pass.
It's worse when you do like this.
Pass. Whoa. Pass.
Everything's breaking.
Getting nervous. We're getting nervous.
Let's get nervous. We're
That's
fine.
pass.
We're fine.
That's a pass. That's a
Oh,
pass.
this is
That's a
ridiculous.
pass. That's a pass. That's a pass.
You can't die.
Unless I do roll 3 ones.
No.
No.
There's a
Ooh, one. Okay.
One
He survives.
wound. Oh.
Yes. He survives on 2 wounds.
He survives on 2 wounds, and my last shooting here is my
Wow.
shrapnel cannon into this lone marine over here. So I'm hitting on 4s. So 2 hits, and I'm wounding on 3s for just the 1 wound.
Just 1 wound.
Yep.
And the AP is 4, right?
AB is, I think it's 6.
That's a
anyway.
pass.
He's fine. Not great for me. Not
This
great
is good
for the
because
Warriors.
this means that you won't get that point yet.
I
So
know.
I'm probably going to just run away and hide. So that finishes off your turn, right?
Do I charge? No.
No, you can't because you're
because I
rapid
fired.
fired.
But I wouldn't have.
So-
if I didn't have, I could. I don't think that's a really good
Yes.
idea. Chop me up.
So
just on your turn.
I'm going to fire back if you don't mind with my pistol.
Yeah.
I might as well.
Of course.
So hitting on not that.
Okay.
And that's it.
Brilliant.
Done.
On to you. Coming up. Nice and quick. This is a summary turn for the Imperial Fists.
Yeah.
Basically, we have moved forward with these two. Well, side move to try and get away from the -2 of the difficult ground.
Mhm.
Then over here, the Spartan with its sponson, obviously mobilized thing still, but it can take a pot shot.
Yes.
So we've got a little bit of shooting.
Into the iron circle.
Yes.
And you have moved back here. Now,
I did.
I have run with
Oh,
my
you
last tactical
Legionnaire,
marine,
yeah.
and he's basically hiding away. Moved a total of 11, which is great because now you do 7 plus your initiative, and he's just about hiding
Shocking.
away, which is good.
Cowardice.
Okay, so I'm not going to shoot with him just because I don't want you to shoot back at me, and I don't want you to start removing models from the front. So it's just the Spartan firing into your iron circle.
Okay.
So-
I will evade. Well, I can pick afterwards, but
Okay,
Because
but you
I
do
might
have
as
a
well-
5-up invulnerable anyway.
oh, I do. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
so
either way.
twin linked is 1 hit.
Okay.
2's to wound, which is a wound.
Which is a wound.
Yep. So 5-up
5 up. Yes.
is a pass.
Zap into the
Okay.
shield.
So that is my shooting, and then
Yes.
we're going to go into charges. Now I'm going to go with my Contemptor first because obviously you're going to Overwatch, and so I'm going to roll for that first.
Okay. Yep.
Which is more than enough,
Beautiful. Now roll for the Praetor as well.
and roll for the Praetor might
Because
as well. Yeah.
yep,
So
there we
he's
go.
in.
So he's definitely in regardless.
Yeah.
And what will
now
happen now?
we'll do Overwatch.
We'll do Overwatch, and we'll see how many wounds I do to this Contemptor. Yeah. So after all of that fire, only 4 wounds done. 6s are needed, but this could be it. He's only got 1 wound
12
left.
saves.
Oh, he's
Oh.
fine. He's absolutely fine.
He survives.
Ah.
Yes. Okay. So he has initiative 4, so my Praetor would go first.
I will issue a challenge with my sergeant if you do not.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the sergeant comes up
Just move him there.
and replace the apothecary. Yep. On
Perfect.
the side.
Okay, so I'm hitting on 3s here.
Yep.
Again,
Oh,
is 3
my.
times. Mastercrafted fails again.
Just the 2.
Man, it's like a love-hate relationship with this guy. Oh, 1 wound.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Now, it's 1
One
wound,
wound.
and it's AP2, so he's dead. But
Yes.
my apothecary, I get 5 up.
Yes, you
Okay.
do, because it wasn't an instant kill, instant death.
No.
No, so he dies.
So he is gone.
So the rest don't attack, which is good. And then I've got 4 attacks going into them.
Yes.
That is 3
3
hits and 2's to wound, which is 2 more wounds.
2 wounds.
I just want you to fail 1, so you fail.
5 up.
Ah.
Oh, beautiful.
No 5-up because I am strength 7, so yeah, no, it is an instant death. So
Trying to get cheeky there. Trying
yeah.
to get cheeky.
So I just basically
it's a draw, right?
it's a draw because you have your Vexilia there.
Do I get to fight back though against your Contemptor?
Against my Contemptor, yes, but not against my
Oh,
Praetor.
fair enough. Let me pile
So-
in
Yeah.
and see. Well, let me get my dice ready and do some attacks.
Okay.
Okay. Now, reading over the rules for crack grenades.
Yeah, we haven't used the crack grenades in
No.
a long time. We've been stuck in 8th and 9th edition in 40k, so This is very new to us. We
new.
normally throw the grenade. But from what we see, you auto hit. Let us know if you're wrong.
Yeah.
And it has strength 6, AP 3, and everybody can do it with it. So you've got 7 guys in basically coherency.
And an apothecary, which has crack grenades as well. So and it's just as per model.
Yeah.
You can choose
And I think it's auto hit, but you have to wound, obviously. It's strength 6, so you're wounding on 5s.
Wounding on 5s. So.
And your initiative 1 as well. That's something we have to tell you.
So.
That's 2, right? Okay, so 2 ups. Oh.
That's him.
And that's him dead.
Does he blow up?
So does he? No, he does blow up.
Oh, he does blow up.
D6 is 4.
4 inches.
4 inches.
Now this is not good.
No. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 strength 8. So I need to wound first.
Yes,
2,
you do.
4, 6, 8. So 2s. And that obviously more 1s. That's 5, 5, 3 ups.
3 ups. Okay. Here we go. So 1, but it's, I can't apothecary.
You can't apothecary, so 1 more dead.
Is gone.
Yeah, and now a 2 up here.
Yes.
Listen, I can't fail this because it would instant kill me. Oh. Okay, so Dreadnoughts is removed.
Keep it on the edge.
Now, I don't know if that blast is part of the combat resolution. I wouldn't say so. So it's a draw again, right?
Yes, because...
Did I kill him in combat?
No, he died through an explosion.
So no one, the Dreadnought killed no one. He killed 1, right?
Yes.
So we've drawn again because of the Vixilia.
But because I've done a wound and a Vixilia. Do I win by 1?
Yes, you do win by 1. Yeah,
so
you do win 1. So leadership.
And now you're going to run. Now you're going to flee.
So now you can cut me down.
I'll try my best. You rolled a 1. I rolled a 4.
So you cut me down.
You got...
I think that's actually game now. So yeah, let's see. Let's count up points because I think that is actually game. Wow.
Oof, big. This is big.
It's big. So basically, we're not going to do a lot on this turn, on mostly your turn, and I'll explain why. So you've actually killed. We're going to say it now. It's infantry now for blood feud from both yours and my behalf. So you've actually killed 1, 2, 3, 4. You've killed 1 troop choices, the 2 Praetors, which I can't believe my Praetor died, and 1 Terminator squad. And basically, I've killed a unit of troops. Your Iron Circle, your Siege Tyrants, your Sorcerer, Librarian, and the Havocs.
Yeah.
So that's 4 to my 4. Now you've got to slay the Warlord, which is 5 points to 4.
Yes.
Now I had more models than you on the table.
Yes.
But what you've done in your movement phase is you've separated the Iron Circle from now that unit, meaning that you've now have 3 units on the table and not 2 from my 3 units on the table.
Yes.
Now
I think that's silly, by the way. I don't, for me.
Yes.
It's just breaking a unit up and then suddenly it changes the course of the game. But
yeah, but look into it. It's tactical at the very end. So at the moment we've drawn that specific extra primary mission,
yes,
which gives you an extra point for whoever has the most units on the table. So the only thing we're going to do, so that's the end of your turn. You can't kill my hidden infantry units, which we've double checked with some line of sight. Impossible. Now the only thing I can do on my side is shoot my 2 las cannons into your Iron Circle, kill it.
Yes.
Get that extra point for having more units now on the table at the end of the game than you, and that will be a draw.
I'd love that.
So,
I'd absolutely love that. And because, just so people know, the Terminators, they can't get down and move across in the last turn fast enough, and they can't see the Warsmith or anyone else in range.
They're not in range of the Iron Circle.
Exactly.
They can't see the Praetor, and they just don't have the range, the movement to do it.
So it's down to this.
So it's down to this.
Oh.
Now you do have 2 wounds, which I hate.
Yes.
Because I would have preferred if he had 1 and he didn't get healed up by the Warsmith. So it's all down to these dice.
Yes.
Is Dawn with me today? He hasn't been with me all game.
No, he hasn't.
Maybe he's with me at the very, very end. Some people do arrive late. So I'm hitting on 3s here. That's a good start.
That's a great start.
I'm wounding on 2s.
Yes, I'm toughness 7.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
You do have 5 ups. Now, if you fail these two, it's a draw. Fail. Oh no! The last roll of the game. Oh, so you win.
Victory.
Again.
Iron within,
Oh,
iron without.
disgusting.
Want to talk about it at the end of the game?
I don't even want to talk about it.
The sponson of the immobilized Spartan turned its last cannons to bear down on the long-remaining battle automata of the Iron Circle. One shot almost felled the lumbering machine, the other blasted straight into his carcery shield, leaving it scorched but unbroken.
There we have it, a victory to the Iron Warriors once again. Tears. Loyalist tears.
That's 2 wins.
I know, but to be fair, I wanted to call that one a draw. It was so close. You did such a great job of bringing it back.
Yeah.
This game felt more of a mental kind of, not headache, but more of a mental challenge than the previous game we had recorded. If you haven't seen it, then please do check it out.
Yeah.
It is part 1 of this 2-part campaign. But because there was a lot more interactions and nuances that previously we hadn't used before.
Yeah.
So it became quite an interesting game to learn from, on top of what was a very fun thematic game for me, fighting over that manufacturer.
Yeah, definitely. I think like you could clearly see that there was 500 points more on the battlefield.
Yeah.
There was a lot of more unique units like the Iron Circle.
Mm-hmm.
We had more tanks on my side like the Kratos. So that would slow the game down. Obviously, you don't see a lot of that on camera because obviously we're deliberating and talking about it a lot off camera.
Yeah.
But it was much more of a struggle. But we're getting there. Like this is what DC's second game in Horus Heresy.
Mm-hmm.
Probably my 6th game in 2.0, and we have had 2 40k editions in between, which we've played on a daily basis, basically. So those mistakes we're sorry about, and let us know. Comment below. Don't be shy of commenting below, because obviously just be polite, because that helps us out, because that reminds us of for the next game of what we're doing.
Exactly. And we actually said throughout the game there's certain comments from the previous game that really helped us. So we appreciate those.
Now, game-wise, like my rolling has been so bad, and I'm sorry to all those, not only Imperial Fist players, but Imperium in general, Loyalists in general, because that was so bad. And I really got back into the game. Like, really got back into the game, so much so that at one point I was winning, or I thought I was going to win, but my Praetor let me down so badly, and I'm very upset about that.
I mean,
he's taken what three turns to kill 3 Marines.
But spoiler alert, in the previous report, he was equally as bad.
He was bad.
So he's consistently being a terrible Praetor.
My Kratos has been bad as well. My Spartan has been bad as well.
Yeah.
Not them. My rolling has been bad. I did actually think I forget the coaxial shots at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't notice them turn 3. I didn't remember till turn 3. So sorry about those rerolls. I'm sure there's lots of comments there. But yeah, great game. Look, it's been down to the wire, down to the last roll of the game, which would have been amazing. If you would have lost that last roll, that would have been the icing on the cake.
Yeah, it would have been
a draw would have been amazing. But 2 wins for the Iron Warriors. We do know there's been a lot of chat about Iron Warriors being very, very strong. They are strong. The Iron Circle is strong.
Yeah.
Iron
Havocs
are strong. Those Havocs as well have been really good, devastating with those autocannons.
They're probably my MVP, I reckon.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. Took off a Kratos.
Yeah.
Nearly took out a full squad in the early turns. Took out my Rhino.
Yeah.
It's just the range they have now with the rending rule. They're just a nuisance. Hitting on 2s as well. They are great. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to actually changing up my list. Now we've got Benji painting up 20 phalanx for my
that's cool.
Imperial Fists. We've got a Leviathan coming as well. We've got, what else? He's painting a couple of things. A special weapons team.
Yeah.
So it's slowly building up. And I've tried to, every list I'm bringing out will be all the new additions, plastic additions that are coming out.
That's what we did with this report, is that we wanted to see, we had more in the rosters that we could bring out, and then with some of the new units that we got delivered to the Imperial Fists, we were like, let's get them on the table, let's play.
Exactly.
We're super excited.
Basically, the 2 new plastic kits, the Kratos and the Rhino, have been added to them there. So yeah, great game. A lot to get in still, but we are learning, and I hope you are enjoying it at home, because we are really enjoying being back into Horus Heresy. It's been, what, 3 years since our last battle reports, which were classic style as well, so it's completely different to having a video camera. It was more photography based. But yeah, we're really looking forward. We've got the Death Guard next. We've got the World Eaters coming next week as well. And yeah, there's so much coming.
Anyway, until next time, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you very, very soon.